Greetings and salutations, I'm Zook, your lovable Dungeon Master, and welcome to Geeks Anonymous. I'm joined here today with Kaz, Fool, Biscuit, there's too many of you, Moonbot, Ghost, and Dolphy. And we're playing Dungeons & Dragons. So before we begin, there are a few announcements to go through. All of the humans that you will be hearing today. Sorry. All of the music you will be hearing today is from Kevin McLeod's Incompetech. Go to Incompetech.com for his royalty-free music. We are Hero Forge affiliates, so if you want to help contribute to the channel, that's what it's called, directly, you can do so by making yourself a Hero Forge miniature in the link below. We are also Darkheim merchants, so if you like something in their Darkheim line of Rocket Pig's game, Darkheim line of miniatures, you can actually buy it straight from us. I can print it for you, paint it, and do all that stuff. Join Discord to find out. We are also going to be doing that giveaway for Lofi again. No one has claimed it in the last 2 episodes, so that means I'm going to be giving it away in Discord. So that means anyone who is in Discord, even people at this table right now, will have a chance to win Lofi, that big-ass swamp monster thingy. So join the Discord, and yeah, we'll give that away. And last but not least, we have a fellow streamer at the table, Biscuit, who you can go down to the affiliate link below and join there. Do you know when you're going to be streaming next?
Tuesday, 6 p.m. EST, Spirit Fair.
Perfect. All right. So go check that out. And I think that is everything. You're wearing my Kirby shirt.
I am.
I'm sorry, how dare you?
When you said swamp monster, all I could think was all Greg.
Yeah, all Greg. All right.
What are you doing, my waters?
So let's what you doing about
Dolphy drinks, Bailey's out of a shoe.
You ever been wait on? Sorry.
Don't you worry,
Yeah,
Fuzzy
that's
Little
it.
Man
Thank
Peach.
you. Everyone knows the fucking thing. It's ridiculous. Okay, oppressive gloom. Let's get that going.
It's always a great sign.
Yay, oppression.
I mean, we're only in a city full of dead bodies and
Yeah.
fire and very angry dogs.
But I literally worship gloom.
That's fair. So we last left off, and you have all arrived to the metropolis, or former metropolis that was Hillcrest in the southern region of Hroth, in the region called Cerithius. This formerly trade capital of this region has been reduced to literal ashes. You have found a soul inn that seems to be unscathed by the ruminations of what have happened in last events. And we're going to pick off right where we left off. So you have healed a bunch of people. You have fought the lichens that showed up, and there is a moment of reprieve as people are kind of calming down, and a few hours have passed, unless there's anything specific any of you want to do within those few hours. People have kind of gone out, and they're going into the ruins of Hillcrest to kind of search for anything that might be left. So it is probably about 4 or 5 in the afternoon at this point, and there's maybe a dozen people left in the inn, and everybody else has gone outside. So what are you all doing?
Is there a trail on the ground of wax from that golem that
Yes.
we encountered?
Yes.
And we can visibly see a trail of where it was going?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, these things are not exactly subtle.
Yeah. Basically, every step that it took was like it's hitting the
Bottom of a
wax.
candle, basically.
Yeah, exactly. It's like plopping something with a candle. So they're literally footsteps of wax that lead outside of the inn and in a direction.
I still don't know who the hell sent that. Most of them would have just had to crush me. No, it wouldn't be him. Wouldn't be her. Really hope it's not him. Yeah, I don't have no clue.
Strange they just kind of picked you up and moved you a few feet. That was it.
Again, most of the people I know who could have made something like that probably would have tried to kill me.
This could be someone that was looking to find you. I mean, after all, if someone were to scry on you, I have a fair idea you'd probably evade it or at least make a good, try at it.
Oh no, I'd love to see what happens. We never know what's going to happen when you scry a chaos sorcerer with magic.
Fair enough.
Might work. Might end up causing you to grow 3 eyes and a tentacle somewhere.
Perhaps that isn't a risk the owner wishes to take.
Possible.
Nevertheless, it seems like somebody has interest in you.
Can't imagine why.
Hmm.
I mean, I can imagine a few reasons, but most of those aren't exactly something to discuss in public.
So I guess the question is, what do we do with ourselves? Not much we can do to help this city.
You are all getting fairly tired. You have been traveling for quite some time. You had that arduous battle. It would be prudent to probably find some resting quarters to have a long rest at some point.
Sleepy time.
It's sleeping time. However, you have already been told that the inn is full on vacancy. So the only person here who actually has an inn room is Horatio.
Slumber party?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Well, the alternative is to sleep out here amongst the dead.
There is a commons room that is pretty packed with belongings at this point. It would be one of those, if you did want to go to the common rooms, you would probably just find a corner and fall asleep. And you would probably wake up cuddling next to somebody too.
I was gonna say Shank's probably in a chair in a corner somewhere, just like nodding off.
And I normally sleep against a rock, so I'm fine with whatever.
Okay. And where are the rest of you going to be sleeping?
Oh, I find somewhere to just kind of plop down like a broken doll and stare unblinking into space.
That's
Not
terrifying.
No, I imagine you do that outside so you can see the stars.
Normally, yes, but right now I'm a bit concerned that all the dead people might get up too.
Hey, they probably won't attack you. We are also dead.
True.
Usually it's the living they go after.
So, nodding off in a corner.
Yeah.
Probably the same somewheres. You're just finding somewheres to rest. You are just kind of flopped against a wall somewheres looking like a dead body. Where are you?
Just find a space in the common room where I can keep an eye
Okay.
on the door or whatnot.
Sure. And what about Ava?
Ava has no compunctions about taking up space in Horatio's room.
Okay. So Horatio and Ava, you head upstairs?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, he moved.
How dare you move 3 feet?
I did, I moved.
Though you do notice, Horatio does not sleep in the bed. He set up a hammock.
So you
Can you
head
make it for me?
upstairs. You start heading down the hallway. You hear the kind of hollow noise of both of your footsteps, and it is eerily quiet. And then you feel warmth. It's almost like you're stepping into a room that's had like a wood stove going for hours. And as you get closer and closer, it's to your door. It feels like the warmth is emanating from your room.
I don't remember lighting my room on fire. This time. Just gonna slowly open the door.
You put your key in, unlock the door. You feel it, and it's not like burning hot, but the metal is definitely warm. Open. And you're expecting to see your hammock, your belongings, the furniture there to put your things, but you don't. Instead, you see. It looks like a bomb went off in this room, but because of the magical atmosphere of this place, it was contained to just this room. There is debris, ashes, all of your belongings are just splattered against the walls, and there's ash, and you can actually see silhouettes of where there were furnitures, kind of how when a nuke goes off and just creates shadows.
Blast shadows.
Yeah, thank you. Blast shadows, like just all over the place. This was the focal point of at least an explosion. You don't even have to roll for that.
You know, I really wish I could say this is the first time this has happened.
I'm rethinking staying here.
Oh, I'm not gonna be casting any magic in here.
But yeah, you
Hopefully.
definitely feel the warmth in the area. I will allow both of you an Arcana check, or a Perception check, whichever is better for you.
I got an 8.
Perception's probably better. Yeah, perception is better.
Nat 20. All right. So, as you're kind of assessing the damage, you're looking around, and you're seeing pieces of like little bits of melted like gold that you may have gotten that you put down on the table somewhere that are just like splattered against the
I
wall.
liked that fork.
Unfortunately, that fork is like it's like in the actual wall. You, while he's kind of assessing the damage, are looking around, and you're kind of feeling the source of the heat in the area, and you hear this come from like your right, and you look and you can see it almost looks like a tear, like somebody took a piece of fabric and ripped it, but in the air itself. And you can actually see it looks like red embers, almost like lava, just floating in the middle of the air.
Oh, hey, what's that do?
Now I'll give you an Arcana check again if you'd like.
10.
Only because you said this before, I'll give it to you. It's very possible that this could be a portal leading into an alternate dimension.
Huh. I may have actually been right.
You actually see a spout of fire.
That's not good.
Just come out of it. But it seems stable. It's not expanding at all.
It's gonna go into his back, pull out a stick.
It actually goes into it, and as soon as you pull it back, it is just ash.
Huh. Well, good news. It's probably stable. Because it didn't spew fire the moment I poked it. Hey, you can never be entirely sure with dimensional rifts. Sometimes they're stable, sometimes they're unstable. Sometimes they are stable, then become unstable because someone pokes with a stick.
Zordon's telling me to do my drugs. Sorry. That was my medication reminder.
Sometimes an Inquisitor decides, hey, I'm going to try to smite that even though they really, really shouldn't. And it blows up and unleashes things that really don't want belong in this universe. What? I didn't do this. If I did this, this would probably lead to the Feywild, not to what's probably the elements. What's probably the elements of plane of fire. If I was to guess. Okay, I need to double check something.
Sure. Sure. Meanwhile, while you are all upstairs, I'm going to have the 4 people who are asleep, even you. Do you just straight up not have to sleep? Do you not enter?
I literally never go
You
unconscious.
never go unconscious. Okay, so this will not affect you then. What about you? Can you choose not to sleep? Or
No, I do have to sleep.
do you still go into do you go into the meditative state?
Just regular sleep.
Oh, just regular sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 3 people who are asleep, I'm gonna have all of you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
20.
What'd you get?
20.
22.
22. Okay. Is there anything that you two want to do before I cover what's going on with this? While you're in the room.
Well, I mean,
The only thing I could think to do, I can't actually do because I don't have the spell for it.
Okay.
So,
And where are you two going to be sleeping?
nah, I am no longer sleeping in here. That's for fucking sure.
Fair.
Yeah, the room
yeah,
is,
probably not a good idea.
the room is
gonna
lightly on fire. It's
slightly-
not good.
Lightly on fire. There's a fucking hole to the...
Something.
Gonna close that.
We're gonna forget that. Lock.
Lock it.
Walk away.
He is gonna find the proprietor to tell them they either have a hole to hell, the abyss, or the elemental plane of fire in their home.
Okay. So that's where you're headed. Where are you headed? Because you are sleepy. Where would you like to go find a place to nap if you're going to? You only have to trance though, because no, you're not an elf. You're an Aasimar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was actually. I looked in too, just to see if I had anything. But no, I have to sleep.
Yeah, you do have to.
Well, I mean, since that room is not an option.
I mean, it's an
It's
option.
an option. It is
not
not
a
a.
wise
Not a
option.
good option.
Yes.
It
kind
could
of
be
a
a
spicy
better
option.
room on
It
the
is
other
not-
side of the portal.
It is not the option she is taking.
Fair enough.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she is fire resistant.
What?
Asmars, aren't they? No, that's
No.
like subspecies.
Necrotic and radiant.
Yeah, it's the burning Asmars that are fire resistant.
I have absorb elements, but that's
Not going to be good enough for.
That'll do a little bit, but no.
not sufficient.
Not enough for the elemental plane of fire, which I think you take like 4d6 fire damage every turn, or something like that. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's 46 fire, and then you have to roll to see if you catch on fire.
Yeah.
Which is another 3.
And then there are gouts of actual flame that can spontaneously erupt from underneath you.
Yep, it's fun.
It's
Real fun if you're fire immune, not so much if you're not.
Okay, so where are you sleeping?
So she's probably gonna go back down to the common room
Common room. Okay.
and find a little corner
Yeah, you're able to do so.
and nappy nap.
Now you can roll. And where are you sleeping?
Well, after I warn the proprietor
Oh yeah,
about
we're
the
going to. Okay, we're gonna
massive portal and
do that real quick.
I'm doing
So,
what now?
you're gonna make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. I get to pick God
That's a 21.
Okay. So you head downstairs and you're about to go to the bar area where Finny is usually tending everything. However, as you head downstairs, you pass a room, and you see Viserion just kind of mindlessly standing there and holding a wooden chair.
Sorry, the mental one.
It's your chair and you can be
Very-
proud of it.
Exactly.
Viserion turns and looks through you, like at you, but more past you than anything. Glazed over eyes, and just begins walking with this chair.
Am I dragging it behind me, or do I have it like in both hands?
I like the idea of both hands, honestly. It's
What?
entertaining to me.
Whatever you
No,
want.
No, I'm fine. I'll lean into the weirdness. You know?
Okay.
I don't even have it legs pointed out. I'm just holding it.
Yeah. And just going forward, and
Just-
starts going.
on
towards
one
the
hand,
exit.
the fuck. On the other hand, this could be very funny. So she's gonna fly up. Again, look, just like, are they awake? Are they asleep? What the fuck is this? And then sit in the chair.
Are you gonna try to like wave
Yeah.
or get their attention? Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw at the advantage because you're being helped.
Okay. That's not great. That's somehow not greater. Oh gosh. I got a 2. I got
A
half
2,
one.
nothing.
I'm out to
There
lunch.
is fucking nothing there.
Yep, just dead. Just
In fact, they literally
Dead
just
upstairs.
don't even notice you in front of them and bump into you.
Kick him in the shin, just.
I'll allow another wisdom saving throw.
You're very generous, but it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean,
Ugh, God, I'm rolling like ass. 9.
nothing. Just keeps going right past you, heads to the open bar area, and you see Finny. Finny is just kind of like looking at Viserion take the chair across the fucking bar, open up the door, down the stairs, and then
Hey, there's a chair that has
The
places
door
to be, and I'm
closes.
helping.
and Finny just kind of like, hi, you have interesting friends.
So, I'm going to go after them. Just to let you know, you might have a portal to the hell, the abyss, or the elemental plane of fire upstairs. Here's the key to the room. I gotta go stop them real quick.
Someone fell behind you, and you look, and there is somebody holding a table that literally fell on the ground.
What is this? Fucking possession to steal your goddamn furniture?
Pushes himself up, grabs a hold of the table, and you can see he cracked his fucking head
Oh, no,
pretty
I don't
bad,
like that.
and he's just dragging it, and then opens the door and keeps dragging it outside. And Vinny's just like, hey!
I think they're possessed.
Do we wake up from hearing this crash?
Allow anyone who is in the common room specifically, to the bar will be able to roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 17.
Ain't no party like a mind control party, because a mind control party doesn't ask.
20.
20. Okay.
Constitution 19.
I'm just helping with the furniture migration, you know? I mean, somebody's got to do it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say the disturbance of the just woke you up. But you've been resting enough over the last 8 hours that you still have your full rest. You just haven't had a good night's sleep yet. So, but yeah, you definitely heard the noise. Kind of just jumps you out of it.
Oh, has it been more than 4 hours? Because that's all it takes for
Yeah.
me.
Spent a lot of time up in that room.
I was poking into the hell of the abyss with the element's been a fire.
Ooh, got a new howler.
Or possibly part of the Feywild that is very, very dangerous. Do not go there. Do not even think about it.
We don't want to go to the Feywild anymore.
Hey, excuse me?
What, did you not hear the whole possible portal to hell thing upstairs?
I did, but I thought and hoped you were joking.
No,
I never
not
joke
joking.
about that. No, actually, I would joke about that. Never mind, yeah.
You
That's
did
fair.
talk about that earlier.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it was. I poked it with a stick. It didn't destabilize, so it's probably stable.
You see Finny like start rummaging through some things, and then pulls out an orb, and you hear her go invoke, and you see it start to glow. I gotta make a call, and she leaves.
Well, I'm going to go after your furniture. Hang on. Opens up the door.
If anyone would like to make an Arcana check to know what she just activated, you may do so.
I'm switching D20s because this one's not liking me tonight.
Good call.
10.
11.
17.
17. It was a sending stone.
8. I don't know shit.
I don't know shit.
That's my good skill.
So, at this point, you have all kind of coalesced in the bar. What are you guys going to be doing?
Open the door and look out. Just try to figure out what the hell they're going. Just
Follow the furniture. Going full Sorcerer's Apprentice here. Need to follow.
Let's just do some of that. Oscar, cut it out. No.
Why are you a loudmouth?
So as you head outside, there are several people holding furniture and different pieces of like wood, mostly based furniture and like big armoires and closets, bookcases and things like that. And they're not just coming from the inn. You see them coming from like all around, and they're gathering out front of the inn. And you see these weird,
I
almost like
don't like whatever this is.
like odd stackings, like, but they're completely secured. Not in real life though, so please don't tip them over.
The fact you even have these printed is amazing. These look really good.
Yeah, these are really cool.
Well, this is neat.
They're very good at this.
huh. This is something I'm more excited to see in Mania than here.
And you see
Why did
just
Mortal start stacking things so neatly?
several people just kind of around all over the place, and they're just grabbing pieces. And you see, like, this is a mostly halfling inhabited metropolis, or at least it was. And you see several halflings are like climbing up halfway, and they look all glazed over, like they're all sleepwalking, and they're grabbing furniture from each other. They're reaching, and they're like daisy chaining it up to each other, getting to the top of these weird geometric structures of furniture and placing it securely on top. And then you hear as someone on top is literally nailing in these structures.
Sorry, all I can think is Ia, Katuru, Fataga. Eldritch bullshit going on here.
Is there anything weird going on in the sky that they seem to be wanting to go up?
Make an investigation check.
20.
20.
Damn.
I know.
You know how the sky gets when it's dusk and you see that kind of reddish hue, almost purplish in the air? It almost looks like fire in the clouds. Usually that happens at a certain time of day. It is not that time of day, but you see it up,
Oh, that's a new
up
one.
above you. It's kind of swirling around
Ooh, so we got fire clouds.
very slowly. And it is warm outside. Unclassically for because I mean it was just the day of curiosities, which is the winter time, and it is warm. It's like 80 degrees out.
It's like midsummer.
It's midsummer, yeah.
Nice drink.
Well, that's weird.
I'm not sure how it's supposed to work in this world, but pretty sure that's not normal.
This be the result of a spell or just some entity?
I mean,
Anybody who has any reason they would have Arcana may roll so.
I have a negative intelligence, so nope.
finally, a good roll.
And you're all
Yeah.
together, so
11.
you'd be able to roll too as well. I think you're all together.
23.
Right?
Well, yeah, but I'm currently passing.
Oh,
out
that's
fire.
right.
I'm just gonna like. There we go.
Wait, are you passing them? Or are you climbing? Are you
Got it.
hammering?
Yeah,
Probably
so
passing
you
shit.
see
Probably
basically Viserin goes to the bottom of one of these structures with a chair and just lifts it up to somebody. A halfling grabs a hold of it, who passes it up
Probably
to
twice
an
as high
orc,
as any halfling could actually get it
who
up
passes
there. So.
it up to a half elf, who passes up to another halfling, who
You're the
passes
hardest
it up,
worker.
and so on and so forth. And then you see Viserin just kind of shamble back towards the inn, and you make another wisdom saving throw.
Don't hold your breath. Oh.
No one is currently helping you. So
Oh,
you
okay.
are-
No, never mind. I rolled a 1 because
Yeah, you are
this die has a sense of humor.
Clearly.
I am out to lunch. I am
just fucking gone.
I am immersed
Alright, so
in the
this-
IKEA gloriness.
These are just
Super shine?
people.
Oh.
Huh?
Well, then reincarnated into slimes.
Yeah. Here we are, fucking Dragon Quest, right?
That one's the metal slime.
Okay.
Oh,
What is Burb Friend doing? You've been quiet.
Burb Friend has been observing all of this bullshit going on.
It's trying to contact me.
Hmm.
You coming to work?
No, they tried to do that to me too.
Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, they offered me incentive, and I said, "You didn't give me incentive last time when you promised. Fuck you."
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Burb Friend is just kind of watching, observing, mentally cataloging to see if I have any knowledge about something like this, but I'm
Sure.
not trained in Arcana, so...
You're not trained in Arcana.
Also,
No.
23 on the Arcana check.
23 on the Arcana check.
How
Yeah,
could I
roll well.
justify it with
Oh.
backstory?
I think.
Yes, because of your backstory, I will allow you to roll.
Okay, yay. 13.
Okay. 23 is the one that gets it, obviously. What specifically are you trying to kind of discern here?
Whether this would be like. First off, what kind of magic this would be, because this is obviously not natural.
Yeah, it's definitely conjuration. Conjuration deals
Oh.
with portals and
Piss.
openings and stuff.
I'm guessing by the rip in my room, probably to either the element of fire, hell, the abyss, or part of the Feywild we really
We're
don't
talking a big level spell. If it is still going like this, we're talking above 9th level.
Oh shit,
We're
a
talking
ritual.
like 10th, 11th.
Oh shit, a great ritual.
Have you pissed off any demons lately? That you remember?
I mean, there was the succubus, but that was years ago. And 3 or 4 lifetimes ago.
Sarah, you may roll one more time.
Yeah, I was going to say, if Viserin comes back into the bar, Shink is going to try to physically,
yeah.
restrain him.
You're being helped now.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
roll again.
Alright. Nope.
Wow.
I am
Is that
switching out.
another one?
No, it was a 7.
This person is trying to stop you from doing what you have to do.
I
You will
rolled
make an attack.
Okay.
I rolled a 22 to try to grapple.
Okay.
Do I need to roll the counter the grapple,
That will
or-
be, I believe,
I think
yes,
it's
it is an
strength or
opposed
athletics.
roll,
This
so
is
you
a
get to choose either
statistical
strength
shit.
or athletics to oppose the grapple.
Well, I'm equally shit at both. So.
Nice.
Nope.
Okay.
No. Bird friend has me.
Yeah, you can
Well,
basically
Nelson.
force them.
Yep. I probably just have you under an arm, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
Did
that
you
makes
want
sense.
to try to do any, like, knock them out of it or something like that?
Could I assist to see if it is a magical thingy thing?
It is most certainly magical. I won't even have you roll.
Mm.
That's a compulsion.
Well, I mean.
Can I kick one of the things?
Go, go ahead and make a strength check.
Which is hilarious.
Lesser restoration probably won't work here.
Probably not, no.
15.
You kick it and you kind of chip off a little bit of like a rotten piece of wood that was on one of the picnic tables. But yeah, it's not going anywhere. It's in there. It's like you actually see, it looks like somebody dug deep into the ground and there is a piece of furniture stuck like 3 or 4 feet into it, and then they dug into it to keep it stable.
So I'm going to have Viscerin under an arm because I have a 19 strength. I think
Okay,
that's a
yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to flick him in the face.
All right, take 1 point of damage.
That's a hell of a flip.
Yeah, I know but it's
No,
gonna
no,
be enough to wake you up, and yeah, 1 point of damage is enough to kind of I got you right in between, right there. It kind of warmed up your whole face, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
And you have feathers all around you, and you're being
Well, more armor because under the arm.
you're
but-
being
That's
manhandled.
true, yeah.
You were being bird handled.
Fear the verb.
It's like, Shank, what are you doing? What happened?
I'm going to point you towards the door.
Yeah, you are pointed towards the door, which is still open, and you see the rest of your compatriots kind of outside. You're looking just in time to see Ava just kind of kick the table, and a little bit of the table comes kind of splintering off, and yeah, you see a bunch of people building these structures outside,
You know what else I have?
and your hands look like they have been working for like a while now. Like you got splinters and stuff inside.
I have a hand axe.
Lovely.
Well, before you take an axe to this, I'm going to try to save some of these people. As weird as that is for the Fae of all people to say. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Create the illusion of 2 symbols and make the sound of them just.
Okay. Go ahead and make because you just kind of do that with that spell. So I'll give you either a performance check or a charisma. I think it's just gonna be performance.
Say it's the same thing either way
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
21.
21. You and it sends out this shockwave, and everyone just and you hear a couple of people. "Ah, ah, ah!" The people that were on top of these structures are literally about to fall. What do you do?
Don't fall.
Helpful.
Can I run over to
Thank you,
one
Zana.
and try and catch somebody?
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, or dexterity check rather.
I know the answer is no, but can her do not fall be considered an aid action?
I'll give one person the aid
I
action.
got a 9.
Alright. Oh wait, where am I? There
It
we
was a 6 both times.
go. Because I'm standing like
You got a 9? Okay.
because I'm standing like right underneath one. I'm also gonna see if I can catch someone. So that's a dex.
Yep. Dexterity. Or you can add your athletics if you're trained.
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics as well. Yeah, either athletic because you can justify both.
It's
really.
a 14.
14. Okay.
I'm probably not able to close the distance if I'm over by the.
I mean, I could chuck you.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d6.
I mean, honestly, I only weigh a little over 100 pounds. You probably could.
19
Two.
strength. Yeah.
2. Okay.
Just
So-
softball me.
First, basically, we're gonna start off. And this is all kind of happening in slow motion as everyone just kind of snaps out of it. The symbol kind of crashes, and then you see people kind of, whoa, and you instantly try to start booking to it, And unfortunately, it's going to miss unless you do something special to grab him, because right now this person is not going to be within your range.
But how far out of the range are they?
They are approximately 5 feet out of range.
Encumbrance.
Your encumbrance! Ah!
Castle. Horatia's going
Can
to
I
point
do
at
a
them
thing
and cast Enlarge.
to
Oh.
catch them?
You're fucking right, you can.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, wait. Just
Okay, so before you do that, you see Ava just kind of take a moment, and she just like releases her hands like this, and there's this bright glow of all colors just shimmering from her as it explodes outwards, and the light coalesces into the air into locusts that you've seen before, these shining, shimmering locusts.
Buggy friends.
And then they all over the area in a 20-foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna have to choose one. You only can save. Okay, so this person is probably gonna be okay.
Yep.
This person is gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
This person you're closer to.
That one.
Is your thing
Okay.
a cantrip or a spell?
Spell ability.
So you see
Rachel.
the locusts kind of and just start swarming around this area, and they start releasing this like silky sort of webbing all around it, and cast the web spell, and boom.
So yeah, don't eat the loot.
No.
Maybe, if you're allowed.
So that is one that saved. One was saved by whoever reduced the damage. Was that?
Is that? I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15 to reduce the damage. You were able. He gets scuffed up and his arms all scratched up, but you were able to reduce enough that he didn't die.
Just do it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Now I know Mage
I
Hand
could
can
do it if
only
you want, if you
move
didn't want
5
it.
pounds.
Wait this long.
Not looking to lift somebody.
Enough
I
to.
can do it
But
3.
basically, you have to just shove them like,
Or
more into
longer.
this, so they have more to grab onto, rather
Sure.
than to like
I'll use
aid
it
them.
myself.
Go ahead and
grab
make
onto
an
it.
Arcana check. Let's see how strong you can kind of focus this.
These dice are going to be the death.
Well,
Let's
that's
see.
my spell list, which is
Really
really useful.
Oh gosh, 13.
13. Okay, so basically, you form the.
It's invisible.
Oh, that's right. Yours is invisible. You
Yes.
fucking. All right. So you basically see this halfling that is beginning to fall. At which point, you send out your mage hand, your invisible mage hand, and all anybody else is able to see is this halfling, like, and then just enough to kind of, and it's got to be able to reduce a die 6 worth of damage. He's currently taking 7 points. That will kill him. So go ahead and roll die 6.
Oh, why are you making me do this now? Oh,
How much? 1. You grab a hold of it, and the shirt rips.
Yeah.
Something broke,
That's right.
and he is lifeless. You did try.
If I had some diamonds, I could bring it back.
Yeah, you don't have any.
I don't have any diamonds.
Does he have any on him?
That would be really convenient.
Out of curiosity, what is my orb made out of?
Glass, probably.
Because it only says precious stone.
Precious stone?
Quartz, maybe.
I will give you a luck, because if diamond is very rare, I'm going to make it a 5% chance that it is diamond.
So I want higher
I
level
think that's fair. You're going to have to roll lower than a 5.
Nope.
Oh, 15.
Nope.
Oh.
Damn it. Sapphire.
Yeah. So
Which is still kind of terrifying to have a 3-pound sapphire.
these people, one person was saved by the web. Unfortunately, the other 2 were not saved. You see 2 more unfortunate casualties.
Oh wait, did I do
You-
reduce damage for another one?
You reduced damage. Oh, that's right. That's right. Only one person died. Thank you. You reduced damage for one of them, so it was just the one with the mage hand. Congratulations, you killed somebody.
I mean, in fairness, I'm not built to
Save people.
You do
And
the
also, in
opposite.
fairness, that's not the
Exactly.
first person you've killed.
Yeah, that is also true.
Not the first person you've killed.
Oh,
either.
no.
I didn't try.
No.
I mean, technically it's not your fault. Technically it's my fault.
So
Fair.
far, I mean, you're like suspect number 1 right now.
Hey, I didn't do this shit.
With your passive perception, Zala, it is getting very warm around here. And you kind of just passively look up and you can see that the storm is picking up. And you actually see, it looks like fire, almost rain coming out of the sky, and you see him.
Okay, so like not to alarm anyone, but it's raining fire and maybe we should leave.
Yep. Pretty sure that's a fire elemental summoning spell.
And you see that
Oh, so that's what
goes
that was
on
for.
fire. That's what that was for.
Oh, get
So
it.
just, and then you hear a, and you see in the center here, there is that fragment kind of that you saw from your room as it,
Oh dear.
you hear, as you see something begin to emerge from it, and like you see a face come out, and then another face, and then another face, and they're like coalesce together. Anyone who is trained in Arcana may roll. This is going to be a
I
Oh,
get,
difficult.
Hey,
I get negative rolls
Yeah.
in Arcana.
I got a 21.
Ooh.
Yay!
Ooh.
You rolled well.
Yes, first time.
23.
Okay.
It's tune logic.
Yes,
Can only happen when it's funny.
exactly.
Both of you get it. You've heard tales of these mythical creatures from the Plane of Fire, and they're said to bring wishes. The Jinn. You've heard of several different types of Jinn. You have heard of one particular type of Jinn called the Ifriti. And you see its face come out with horns, and then you see another one with also horns, and then another one, and it's just kind of coming out, and they're all coalesced together. A swarm of Ifriti faces all together. They seem to be joined together.
That's not normal.
Someone
No,
should
it isn't.
close that.
As you see this crawl through, you guys can take a second to take a look if you would like, and we're gonna
It
cue
looks
up
happy.
Bird Spirit.
Oh dear.
Delightful.
Yeah.
They're laughing. They're happy.
They're certainly feeling something.
I mean, happy, angry.
They're not happy. Okay, initiative.
I'm glad I brought this d20 out.
I should have used my digital blessing.
5.
This is a good,
As per usual.
that's a good start.
19.
So, quick question. Does that plus 10 from nat 20s also apply to initiative?
Yes.
33.
Okay. Okay.
11.
11.
It's ratio is, oh!
That's 6. It's Zala.
It's perfect because you're right there.
Nice.
I'm not gonna be there
I would
for
hope you could react the fastest.
Oh, it was a 2. It's a modified one.
Do you have a negative initiative?
I have a 9 guess.
Oh no.
Okay, Horatio, it is your turn.
Nope, 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 nope.
Fucking nope. Yeah, that's fair.
Then I'm going to turn around. Gotta make sure area on this spell so I don't catch any innocent civilians in it.
Oh yeah, we should probably place where we are.
Yeah, if you guys wanna, you can put it anywhere on the map. I don't care.
This was the one that got helped by the swarm, correct?
Yes.
And you were at that one.
Yep.
And I was running towards this one.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I put out the fire.
Wait, you put out the fire. No,
We
that's
didn't
not how
start
it
the
works.
fire.
But we did it. We'll try to fight it.
Ah!
Murdered.
Wait, someone guide him towards
Who was it? I think it was Fall Out Boy did an updated version.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
They did a part 2.
It was really cool. I liked it. Okay, so Horatio, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm casting Snylock's Snowball Storm at 3rd level.
Okay.
So it must make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Do, 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 do. Dexterity saving throw.
DC is 16.
It doesn't have a very good one of those. It fails.
So it takes full damage. As it promptly takes 16 cold damage.
16 cold. Okay, takes all of that. as you basically make that giant snowball, and it's
Oh no, it's not a giant snowball. It's multiple snowballs. It's a snowball swarm.
that okay. All right, so I'm picturing that scene in Jack Frost. Like, have you ever seen that with Bruce Willis? It's such a corny movie.
The best way I can describe it is anybody who's ever played Dark Souls.
Okay.
The multi-magic arrow spell that hovers above you and then streaks out.
Okay.
Just snowball, 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 snowball.
And pelts into this thing, and you can see it's doing significant amount of damage. These fire elementalish things, like almost like parting like dish soap hitting water. But then it reforms.
Oh, that's just not fair.
Okay, and that means it is Sheik. It's your turn.
Good, you didn't
Oh,
get-
I'm sorry. Layer action.
There.
Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yay. I'm the only one who's happy about that.
14.
So it's not my
Okay.
bats.
Yeah, 14.
Save.
26.
22.
That's still an 11. So,
So
11.
Okay.
You know
18,
what?
believe it or not.
Not yet.
Hey, same
Oh,
roll.
well, you're lucky. You three take 1 point of damage as you see
oh.
there is this, like, blast out from, what are your passive perceptions, real quick? The ones who got
16.
hit. 16?
Passive perception is 13.
15.
15, okay. So the 15 and 16, you notice that blast actually came from this column.
Huh.
Okay, so it is, Shink's turn.
Okay, since I have a puppy in my lap, could you put Shink like right up in front of that fucker? Because I'm gonna smack it.
smack it like it owes you money.
Alright, as you enter 5 feet, you will take 6 points of fire damage.
It's toasty over here.
It singed your feathers.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm just double checking something.
How much fire damage was it?
6 points. I rolled
Well, like,
max.
Well, it's just a d6.
Yeah, it was just a 6.
So, it's gonna get toasty, and Shink's feathers are gonna get singed. And Shink's gonna get pissed off, so Shink's gonna draw their sword, and as they draw it, you see, like, this reddish glow as Shink casts magic weapon on
Nice.
the sword.
Okay.
And is going to attack this fucker.
Kafwaki.
This wacky.
That's bonus action to activate, and then you
Mhm.
can hit. Nice.
Let me just double check. I get 2 attacks because
Nice. 5, level 5, yep.
level 5 fighter. Level 5 fighter is nice. Where's that other deck?
Just a hot dog.
Fuck you. I'm using my fucking initiative on there.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yep, everyone has inspiration at the start of the game.
I forgot about that.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit as you basically strike forward, and it seems to be dispersing out of the way of your attacks.
What about your second attack?
It
That
is
was both attacks.
it is almost like a gaseous fire form, so it's very hard to actually pin down. Okay, that means it is Ava's turn. Wow, you guys sucked at initiative.
It needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
DC 14.
Okay. +6 modifier. That is a cocked die. That was an 8. So 8 plus 6 is 14. What did you say it was?
My DC is 14.
Then it succeeds, unfortunately.
Oh, no, it's okay, but let me.
Is there partial damage or anything?
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't say partial damage.
Okay, anything else you can do this turn?
I mean, my buggies can try and hit it.
That's true.
Um.
Or do you have to try to attack first
Oh wait,
for
is
that?
it a physical? Is it melee that has to do it?
I think you have to shoot an arrow for.
Not necessarily. I do have to attack.
You have to hit, you have to attack, and when you hit, it
Oh
does
right, I have
extra
to hit.
damage.
That was the thing. I need to hit it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thankfully that was just a cantrip, so
Alright.
don't care.
Any move or anything else you can do?
Well, I mean, I'm staying the fuck back here.
Fair enough. Okay. So that means it is. Oh, Jesus Christ! You guys rolled like ass. Vess, it is your turn with a 6.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, start my blade song. So yoink. Which boosts my speed up by 10 feet. So I'm gonna, like, scooch over here, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, around here, sure, that's fine. And I'm going to try and use my Ray of Frost to put out that fire.
Ooh. Okay. Go ahead, and that's an attack roll,
That is
right?
an attack roll,
Okay. Go ahead.
yes. 14?
14, unfortunately does not hit as you blast forward. Well, it hits, but
Just
it's
not
not enough to do anything to this fire. It's a
Fair enough.
It looks like it could have, and you had a good idea there, but unfortunately it didn't quite go the way you wanted it to.
Right.
Is there anything else you can do this turn?
I do not believe so, no. No, I'm good.
Okay, so Zala, it is your turn.
Move forward a little bit. Just to make sure that I'm in range of people.
Mm-hmm.
And Sparkle Fortress activate.
You want to tell me what happens there?
Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay, yes, but like visually.
30 feet of sparkles and then starlight and shadows and dark, and it's all very pretty as contrasted with the giant conflagration of screaming faces.
Yes.
I swear to God, Clark's just a magical girl.
I have to share a picture. I got a secret and I just remembered. it. So, let's see here. Where are you? Hikaru, there. Hikaru, where are you?
That's super cute.
Yes.
I like
Let
that.
me see if I can get it in shot, but yes. Okay, so you activate your sanctuary. The whole area just begins to shimmer with that luminescence around you. Does it immediately work, or is it?
At the end of everybody's turn, which means that at the end of Zala's turn,
Yes.
9 temporary hit points.
Okay, 9 temporary hit points for Zala.
Is
That
just
means
rolling a d6 for at the end of our turn for that?
at the end
Yeah,
of your
I'll-
turn.
Die 6 plus 5.
Okay, so it is now initiative 0. As you see.
Wait,
Yes.
I didn't go.
He didn't go.
I skipped over you. I'm sorry. You're at a 5. You should have gone before Zala. Go ahead.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action for Giant Smite
Okay.
to become largo.
Dun dun dun.
And I'm gonna storm right up on its ass.
Hey. Nope. Okay. That is difficult terrain, so it's going to be. It's not gonna matter. It'll be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it's 25 feet. That's your movement speed, right?
I have 20 feet.
But he's also much bigger.
5-foot step for a bonus action.
I
Bonus
use my
action.
bonus.
Oh, you used your
He's
bonus.
also large, so he
I-
actually has
Oh,
more
like-
movement.
I was technically right here. I just can't
Oh, okay. So
squeeze in because
you were here, so
yeah, I was on that
So
side.
you
you could have
technically only had to move
bypassed. So 5, 10. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were
I
literally
just didn't
going
want it, like,
through.
so cramped.
Okay,
all
there
good.
we go. All right, so you bulk up as you can now look down at this elemental, and you see the faces are like pulling out at you. Because you enter within 5 feet, you're going to take a 6 point. Wow. Okay, 6 points of fire damage
Woo.
as you feel the intense inferno coming from its body. But you are within, and you can take your attacks now, and I believe you have 2 of them.
I do have 2 of them, and I'm gonna do my 2. So
You
first
better
one. I'm sure it definitely hits.
Oh, you should.
I'm just trying to.
Math.
There it is. 25.
Yes.
Okay, and
Here's my puppy.
6 points.
Okay.
Did you add your bonus for being
Really?
orange?
That's right. I can do that for one of the attacks per turn.
Mhm.
7 points.
7 points of damage
Got a
total?
one.
Okay.
Yes. Second attack.
Okay.
13.
13 does not hit as you see it kind of disperse around your attacks again, this time anticipating your blow.
Okay.
Anything else you can do? You still have partial move. You have about
I
10
don't
feet
really
if you wanted to
wanna-
shimmy around it, but that's up to you. You've already used your bonus and you've used your action, so unless you're moving at all, your turn is over.
Is
No.
he flanking with Shink?
There's no flanking. It only applies for people like you who have the within
Right.
5 feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Or kobolds.
Oh, kobolds if you have
Pack
pack tactics. Yeah.
And then it doesn't have to be flanking, you just both have to be adjacent.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking kobolds.
Meek was a kobold rogue.
I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take like a d6 fire damage whether
My
I
baby.
leave and
Can
come
eat
back
many
or
eggs.
just stay here. So
Yeah, if you
I'll
start
just-
your turn or you go into it, you're gonna take a point anyways.
yeah. So
Um,
I'm gonna roll my d6 for 10 points or.
No, I acted after you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did.
That's right. Yep.
That's right.
Technically, we have
That's
to
okay.
retroact. Okay, now it is turn 0. Okay. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to roll a die 20. Okay. And someone roll me a die 8. I don't care who, but I'm leaving it up to you, so it's your fault.
6.
Cool. 2 of them run away and escape.
That's fair.
This
That's
one
a valid reaction.
will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is now on fire as it literally walks through this elemental. It's provoking an attack of opportunity from both you and you. Did you want to take it on the innocent person who is on fire?
Do it.
Put him into the
Technically, Shink is going as an attack. Could I try to like shove him to the ground
Sure.
to try to smother the fire?
That would be a reaction. That would be your reaction, but yes, I'll allow you to do it.
Okay.
Are you going for subdual damage?
Yes.
Non-lethal, I should say.
What am I adding to this? Is it strength?
Just your attack modifier,
Da-da-da-da-da.
because it's more of a stylized attack than a grapple. So
17.
17, yeah, that absolutely hits. You basically see this person is just walks through, takes 2 points of damage for walking through this creature. Comes through, its hair is all burnt up. It's got pieces of fucking conflagration skin just like squelching off and doesn't even seem to care and just keeps walking. Taking 2 points of damage so far, and he just kind of slams it on the ground. He's still immolated.
Well, that was part of the reason of putting him on the ground was to try to smother
Okay,
the fire.
so you want to spend the rest of like your action or whatever to put him out?
I also have the opportunity. Would I be able to pour my water, like splash him with the water in my water skin?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to waste, if you want to use your reaction to do that instead of an attack, you're more than welcome to, and I will allow that to just put it out.
Sweet.
Okay, so you now have an empty canister, but this person is steaming now. However, they are within 5 feet of the creature, so if they are within 5 feet at the start of the next turn, they will die.
I mean, I could chuck him back towards the end.
That will have to be on your turn, though, because you've already used your reaction.
Yep.
Okay, so that was one of the one of the people. The other people don't really have a reason to kamikaze themselves, so that's good.
What was his reason?
You don't know.
Mind control.
Fair.
This one will provoke an attack of opportunity from you. If you wanted to take it, Ava, you would have to be with a melee weapon, though. 5, 10.
What are they doing?
You're not sure? 5, 10. One is going to provoke an attack of opportunity, but you've already taken it.
Yep.
Go through the fire. 15.
Oh my god.
Go.
Were they adjacent to me?
Oh shit! Yeah, they were. They left. That was the first thing they did was leave your bonk. Okay, go for it.
Bonk, bonk.
Bonk.
It's a medicinal bonk. Yeah, keep from walking to the fire.
That do be bunk.
Channel El Kabong.
Exactly.
22.
22. Okay. Yeah. You. What are you using to kind of bonk them with?
The bottom part of the sword.
The pommel. Yeah. So and you just. It just falls unconscious.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I'm going to just take this one out of the combat because it's a peasant. It doesn't get back up. Okay, and the other 3, so 4 die 20s. Yeah. Wow, that was a really good roll. I'm sorry. As you see them both take out flints and just start lighting this, you can smell it looks like gasoline has been added. Sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. And all 3 are now on fire. It is now turn 20. I'm sorry, you go before turn 20. 33. Go ahead, Horatio. It is your turn.
Well, seeing them light this on fire, Horatio's just gonna go, dumb motherfuckers! And I'm going to spend a sorcery point while casting meteors.
Okay.
I am changing it from fire damage to cold damage.
Okay.
Then as my bonus action, I'm activating 2 of the meteors. These 2 fires need to make me a dex save.
Dex save.
The nailed together pile of wood has to make you a dexterity saving throw.
What happens if it fails?
It takes full damage.
I'm just gonna have it take full damage. It's a structure. It fails automatically.
Yeah, they are slightly less agile than I am.
Yeah.
So one takes 6 damage, the other one takes 8 cold damage.
Okay.
As I'm attempting to extinguish the fires.
Oscar, I'm gonna kick your ass.
As you see,
Oscar, come
2
here.
little meteors flying around my head. Just
Yeah, and you see, it's enough that.
And they were meteors. Does the wood take damage?
Though the wood has taken damage, it's not going to be enough structurally
Yeah.
to do anything. But
yet.
yeah. But both of those kind of fizzle out. Anything else you can do?
Nope.
Okay, lair action. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you get 7 temporary hit points, by the way.
9.
16.
What are we making? Dex?
Dex.
Oh, fuck.
21.
7.
Oh wait, saving throw. That's a 19.
Okay.
7.
Yeah, I got, what the hell did I get? A 9.
Horatio.
21.
Dex. 21? Okay, so
Oh,
this damage is going to Shink, Bismuth, Zala, and Vess. You all take 3 points of fire damage as you see this one. Go ahead and make an intelligence check. Anybody who wants to have relevant information for this.
Nope.
19.
Okay.
Ooh, 22.
Okay.
12.
I mean,
Okay.
16.
Okay. Anybody who rolled over a 15 will get the idea that at the beginning of every turn, there's going to be a for every single one of these that's lit. So if all 3 of those were still up, that would have been 3 die 6 damage for all of you instead of 1 die 6. So good job. Okay, so that means it is
Use as a bonus action every turn.
where
So I
is
run out.
my initiative
Yeah,
sheet?
4 left. Which reminds me, I'm going to use this.
Papers.
So how many meters I have.
papers.
There's another one.
No, that's a level 3
I
spell.
got it.
No, not mine at all. Jesus.
Okay, so now that was layer action. That means it is. Okay, so after Horatio's turn, the beast is going to use a legendary action, as you see
Oh.
a fire elemental form right here, and immediately conflagrate this one.
I just put that out, you asshole!
If you want to help me, yeah. And yeah, just a fire elemental appears right next to you. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
This is why nobody invites you to parties, you pricks!
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. You take no fire damage as you're able to kind of shield yourself from the proximity of this fire elemental that's now breathing down on you.
Am I close enough to be in the proximity of that thing? I mean, I'm like right here.
So it's technically, I can't really put it there. You're technically out of range by 5 feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because
Just barely.
it's technically doing these.
It's
4
inside
squares
the-
right here.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just wanted to be fair.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, so that was its legendary action for the round. Bismuth, it is now your turn. No, I'm sorry. Shink, it is now your turn.
I was gonna say.
Bismuth goes one less, so sorry. The dice.
The dice.
The dice god are fecal.
Well, we had such great initiative rolls.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had great initiative
Yeah,
roll.
okay, so Shink's going to try the Kaslaki Slacky again. 16?
16. Just barely does not hit.
17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Its
I forgot
AC
the
is
plus
17.
1 from magic weapon.
Its AC is 17. You hit.
Oh, jeez.
So you feel like it's about to disperse, but then there's this magical like aura around your blade that, and it's like nah, whack,
No.
nya.
We don't play those games. So, and the second roll was a 21, so
Yep.
I do 2d8 plus 4. I think I'm going to use a Divine Smite.
Have at it.
Smitten.
Smoke.
Smut.
We're not that kind of. We're not playing that kind of game.
Not this time. That's next season.
If we lose this fight, we're definitely fucked, but a different.
Yeah.
Different way. Different way.
Because if this was supposed to be smut, I made very wrong character.
I mean.
Have
You
you ever
are
watched
sentient,
Bob's
no?
Burgers? Have you ever watched Bob's Burgers?
No.
They're cannibals.
No.
They were originally supposed to be cannibals.
Yeah. Make sure that you hide your rat.
Okay.
Zombie erotic friend fiction.
Oh.
18 from the magic weapon.
Hit. Oh, damage. That's just
That's
straight up damage.
damage.
Oh yeah.
That's 18 from the weapon, and
Okay.
this is the 2d8 for. It only got 3, so 3 from the.
So
Divine Smite.
21 altogether.
Yes.
Okay, so that's full damage.
Big bombins.
Okay.
You get 7 temporary hit points.
Very nice. So
Ouchie.
that means it is. Yeah, it's gonna use its last 2 legendary actions to blast the beacon to automatically light it up. If you want to.
I just put those out!
That is its legendary action. That's all of its legendary actions for the turn, because it used 2 for that and 1 prior. So that means it is now Ava. It is your turn.
I gotta say, I love how 1 legendary action summoned a fire elemental and 2 legendary actions set something on fire.
I know, right?
Well, the 2
because of
sets
the damage.
all of them on fire.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
that was a blast spell. It just focused
Oh.
it on that because it
It was
wants
basically
all
a small
of them.
fireball then.
Yeah, it hurts. Actually, it does more damage than a fireball. No, it doesn't.
So there's more than 86. Holy shit.
Not yet. Not quite, I should say. All right. So that was the legendary action. It was Shank's. Then it's Ava's.
Okay.
Look at all these stream avatars bouncing around the screen. I love it. Can't see it up there. I'm sorry.
Here's a weird random question.
Okay.
Can I tie a water skin to an arrow?
I'll say that's either a bonus action or a move equivalent action, but yes, that will use up either half of your move equivalent action or a bonus action. But yes, I will let you do it.
Cool. Good thing all of those are within range of my bow. Like
Okay.
Right now. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna tie a water skin to it. And I'm going to put out that one.
All right.
I just don't. I figure that one's probably too close for it to be decent.
I mean, it's above you, so it's still not in melee. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Whichever one's fine.
Is she close enough that she could scooch away without getting an attack opportunity, or?
No, unfortunately, unless you did a disengage.
What if my swarm moves me?
Can they do that?
They can move me 5 feet.
That is force direction. It does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Yes, you can do that.
As long, yeah, they can essentially,
Yeah.
and they provide half cover for me until next
Okay,
turn.
good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically your locusts kind of just explode out. They were circling above, and you see them just kind of dive down as this fire elemental appears in front of you, blasts you 5 feet backwards, just kind of get you out of the range. You pull out your bow, focus it with the tying the water skin around, and roll that beautiful beam of codage. DC 15 to hit, good enough to splatter this thing out.
Oh, good thing I get a +10.
All right then, roll 5 or higher. Bam, splash. As you just.
Now I no longer have a water skin.
Can you do me a favor and ban that person who just talked in chat? Okay. So let's see. That was your entire turn because you used move equivalent.
Yep.
You still have half your movement technically if you wanted to.
No thanks.
Okay. That means it is now
You get 6 dead points.
Vess's turn.
Okay. Am I far enough away to scooch without getting attack opportunity? I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, you weren't adjacent.
Yes, you were not.
Wanted to
Yeah,
double
you're
check.
good.
I'm a scooch up here. I got like a 45 movement, so I think I can probably cover that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and put that one out.
Okay.
With a, what's it called? Yeah, Ray of Frost. Come on. Hey, that's a lot better. 20.
Okay, 20. Definitely hits and puts it out.
Sweet.
Okay. Anything else you can do this turn?
Why don't we just keep the fire?
Yeah, you guys can just put it. I'll tell you when they get lit up, and you guys can put it there. You can be my little helpers.
Me?
You are starting a fire.
I think so, yeah. I think that's it.
Okay, so that means it is Bismuth's turn.
You're too far away for temporary points, I'm afraid.
It's all good.
Alright, I'm going to... I'm just going to do the same as before, 2 attacks. The first one with, Actually, can I choose on hit?
Is it okay if I'm here?
In the divot.
Yep.
It is on hit. Okay. So I don't waste my d6. I'm attack Big Ugly.
All right.
Big ugly.
Ew, that missed.
Whoosh.
Oh.
Yeah, basically I can choose one of these
That was a
3 per
9.
turn.
Oh, that's
Do you have 1 or
awesome.
2 attacks?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have an extra attack
Yes.
for fire.
Just wanted to check.
I don't have to hit with my first attack to do the extra attack.
Oh, you can just swing again. Yep.
Cool.
It's one of the beauties of fighters.
There's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Sweet. And the D8 and extra D6. So that's 7 points of damage.
Okay, 7 points of damage, making a Constitution saving throw. This should have happened at the start of your turn, but.
Oh yeah, that's right. 8. Wait, no.
You take
not,
1
Not
point.
8.
You take 1 point of fire damage. You're good.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so that means it was.
You're up to 10
Shink, I
temporary
forgot
points
to
now.
Okay.
have you roll as well.
Constitution.
Yeah, just Constitution saving throw.
Caught.
You take. Okay, yeah. Kind of looked like a 1 to me, but go
It
ahead.
was
re-roll.
between a 1 and a 7.
You're fine. It would have been a fail either way, but.
10.
Yeah, that's still a fail. You take 4 points of fire damage.
Damn it! Ouch!
Ouch. Okay, so
Yes.
that was Bismuth's, and it is now Zala's.
I shouldn't say ouch, that didn't really hurt all that much. It was a 6 that really stung.
I'm not gonna get too close, but I'll get over here in case you need help with this thing. Just in case. Now everybody is within my aura.
Yes.
Shiny. And I am going to. I think everybody's taking damage, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I've taken 4. I'm okay.
I have not taken any.
You have not taken?
I
Yeah.
think we're good for another
floated
round or
over
two,
here,
but
right? Okay.
My 1 point of damage.
Oh, you guys are
got,
doing pretty good then, yeah.
Yeah, my
Oh.
1 point of
Yeah.
damage got essentially negated by the temporary hit points.
Okay, cool.
So,
Yeah, same here. All my
That's a nice thing
one
about
off of where I started.
gaining temp hit points like that is we can basically absorb a lot of the aura damage.
Who's doing a lot of attack rolls? You are.
of us,
you
yeah.
are.
and the
In-
rest
in
of you guys
theory,
are
I
trying to
could,
manage the
yeah.
fire.
I will be at some point.
I mean, those 2 are basically, taking the big bad there, so.
Well, definitely those 2, but I can choose up to 3. You're rolling like ass, so I'm thinking you.
Yep.
And I'm going to bless.
Okay. You will all have a plus die 4 to a lot of your rolls.
Attacks and saving throws.
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay, anything else you can do this turn? You've moved, you still have a little bit of movement if you wanted to. Any bonus
I
actions?
actually don't really have much. I only have a 20-foot move.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
Zala
So
is slow.
I am very slow.
She does the zombie shuffle.
That's okay.
No. And so I get temporary hit points.
Okay.
I'm really quick because I can fly.
7. Makes
Otherwise,
sense.
I can only go 10 feet.
Oh.
My flight speed is faster than my rock speed.
Nice.
So that means it is
Spy bomb and
0. Turn 0. Let's see. Wisdom saving throws. They rolled like shit. That means none of them save. Fuck.
I mean, do some of them save because they took damage? or
Basically,
something?
what I'm rolling is because I don't want to roll each of them at a time, so I'm rolling a die 20. If I roll above a 15, I roll a die 8, and that's how many are freed, basically, and that's how I'm doing it. Unfortunately, I rolled below, so they're all.
Sorry, is this initiative 0?
This is initiative 0.
Because
yes.
I haven't gone. And
You haven't gone?
No.
6. Sorry.
It's all good.
Go ahead, Bess.
Alright, let's see.
You're missing somebody every turn.
Yeah, it's because of
I'm
how I
just
got
here
it.
to miss, you know.
forget
it's
to
just
set
how it
up.
works.
miss the gin next time.
Seriously, right?
Oh, I didn't
I
even
thought
put
you
the-
ray of frosted.
Oh, right.
You did go.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
never
yeah,
mind,
yeah.
I'm dumb.
So you did go.
I'm
Ray of
good,
Frost.
I'm just dumb.
Okay. Okay.
Brain no worky. Not caffeinated.
That's fine. You know what? I've been forgetting the boss's attacks for the last 2 turns. I'm not going to do that because that would be mean to you, and that's my mistake. However, I'm putting them in the initiative at initiative level 21.
I mean, I'm fine taking a few hits.
Initiative. And I will take this round's turn at least. You got 2 slams coming at you.
Ooh.
That's a fail and a fail. They both miss. But basically, you're just kind of... You got your shield up,
AC-18.
and it's blasting against your giant shield at this point, and you can see these faces are like warping around and just... Okay. Now it's initiative
That's
0.
unpleasant.
That's initiative 0. Okay, so they're all affected. This is already lit, so because you're dumb, they're both gonna go to one that is unlit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 with the dash action. But 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 attack. Attack of opportunity from both Shink and Zala. Shink, do you want to take it first? Or would you rather leave it to Zala?
I'll leave it to Zala.
Okay.
Bongo.
12.
Okay, they both use a dash, so they can't do anything about
Hey,
that.
here's
12.
Here's a question for you,
yes.
Dave.
5, 10,
Um,
15.
They were around that one, weren't they?
Which one?
The one that's on fire.
Yes.
Then because I never lost concentration or took it down, they need to do a dex,
Okay.
or they can't move.
Because web.
Web.
Oh, the
the
web's
web.
still in the area. I fucking forgot.
So did
Good
I until
call.
right now. I
So
had to
both
look
of them,
I
yeah.
had to look at how long it's.
One of them was actually, one of them was stopped in the webs and is right here. And the other one that provoked a 2 attacks of opportunity. You decided not to use your reaction. You were
12.
using yours. You did 12 points of damage.
No, it was
I mean
12.
12 to hit. And because they are minions, they only need 1 point of damage. So you can go ahead and take that one out of the combat.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Haha, I have 2 kills.
Okay, everyone's gone. You do.
You're doing great for a cleric.
Actually, you know what? I think you got the most kills right now. Okay, so that is turn 0. It is now initiative 33 with Horatio.
Let's see. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that pillar. So I'm going to meteor as a bonus action, send 1 meteor after that. 1 meteor at the big guy. And as my actual attack action, I'm going to shoot the fire elements with my crossbow.
Okay.
So that doesn't get a dex save, so it just takes 8 cold damage. Then he's to make a dex save. And the fire elemental.
That was a nat 20 to hit the fire element.
Nice. the fire elemental or the boss?
The elemental.
The elemental.
Okay.
The boss needs to make a dex save.
The boss needs to make a dex save. The boss gets a fail on the dex save. 11, right? Yeah, that's a fail.
So that's 8 cold damage.
Okay, that does. Okay, it does not do double damage.
Yeah, but it's not resistant.
But it is not resistant. Well, I was checking the battlefield to see if anything changed what I was just about to say, because things are happening. Okay.
Now,
So fire up.
That fire is out, yes.
now for the crossbow damage. Fire elemental takes 16.
Okay.
This ratio actually uses a weapon for once. Just
Alright, so that is turn 33 is now turn 21. That is going to be a slam against, you know what, actually, it's going to take its legendary action, one of its legendary actions after your turn, it's going to blast you. Nat 20.
Oh, you get 7 temporary hit points if you don't already have more.
I had 7 actually, so.
Oh, okay.
I need more dice 6.
What's going on?
A nat 20 at Dave.
I think I annoyed it.
A little bit.
I just got to double check one.
Is this a fireball now?
I have to move first.
Maybe?
Oh no.
You moved out.
14, 15, 16. You take 39 points of damage.
I'm still alive.
Holy shit.
With 1 hit point.
Holy
Thank you, temporary hit
shit.
points.
You only need 1 point. Yeah, you take 39 points of damage as you see this blast of fire just whoosh. Anyone who's in melee can feel the scorching heat come from it. Boom! Right into your sprite friend.
I'm not dead.
A
little singe.
You've got the cartoon Singe Halo.
Yeah. Okay, so that was 1 legendary action from it. Now it is its turn. It's going to take its 2 slam attacks, 1 against Shink and 1 against Bismuth. Shink, does a natural 20 hit? Yes, it does. I need to stop rolling this die, apparently. And
Dang, Shink's not.
22.
I'm going to be getting my revenge.
22 to hit? Yeah, I'm an
22.
AC 18.
Okay.
So
Remember, you get your bonus to save.
I'm going to intercept.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Die 4. Because I blessed you.
Wait, but I haven't rolled a saving throw yet. It was just AC to hit.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
was just thinking.
Yeah. So 1d10 plus 3.
So you're gonna try to.
I'm going to intercept and reduce the damage he takes.
Okay.
But you're getting crit.
Yeah. But when a creature I can see hits a target other than me within 5 feet of me with an attack, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage.
Are we
it takes.
within 5 feet of each other?
Well, it's
No,
within.
creature within 5 feet of me.
When a creature. Oh,
Uh,
the target has to be within 5 feet. Never mind.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because that's the only reason I wasn't doing it to you, because I have the same thing.
We both have interception? Or do you have sentinel?
I don't have Sentinel. I have Protection.
I'm just gonna let you move.
Oh, fighting
Okay.
style protection.
Okay?
Okay.
You haven't moved at all this combat. I'm gonna
I-
let you
Really?
position yourself for that. You're fine.
Okay. So reduce whatever damage you take by 12.
By 12?
Yeah.
So basically you see this fucking elemental come in and slam at you as you see a shield and a bunch of feathers in front of you and blocks all of the damage from you. However, takes all of the damage from it. So here's your crit. That is 11, 13, and 13 is 13, 21, 25 points of damage.
I'm so glad I give you all temporary hit points.
Yeah, that would have just saved me.
I'm down below half, but
Oh.
I'm still standing.
Yes.
Your thingy? You want your thingy?
Yeah.
You want your thingy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to make it
your swarm?
regret
No.
Oh.
hitting
I
you
have my
next turn.
swarm. This is something else.
Oh no. Oh, Dave, let me know when end.
Let me know when you're gonna bust it
turn.
out. What's that?
Let me know when end of thing's turn.
End of its turn?
Yes.
Now.
I'm going to invoke my stone rune to attempt to charm. Wisdom, I can do that at the creature I can see ends its turn within 30 feet of me. Use reaction to force it to make a wisdom saving throw DC 15. Or it's charmed.
I'm gonna check to see if it is immune to charm. Hold on just a second.
Not
I don't think so. I don't think it is.
Yeah, but not a bit of information you thought you'd need.
Not something most creatures are immune to usually, but I can name a couple of them.
I don't think it is immune, but I want to check anyways.
Yeah, I think it's only Jin nobles that are immune to charm. Fuck Jin nobles. Fuck
It
fighting
is
nobles.
only immune to fire. Okay. Sure. So, what's the it's a DC on that?
Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Okay, it's got a +6 to the roll. It succeeds.
Dang it.
So yeah,
Nice try.
you see a few of them like, but then the rest of them like almost attack the ones that are being influenced, and then there's anger in their eyes again.
I can't help this.
All right.
The fire chains wouldn't work.
Was there anything else?
I'm going to apologize in
That
advance for what's about to
was-
happen.
That was the creature.
Business. That was a reaction for you.
That was a
correct?
reaction,
Okay.
yeah.
So that means it's 21. It is now layer action. Layer action. It is going to choose to light one of them automatically. Just put a flame on one of them. Doesn't matter which. Okay. So that's the layer action. It is now turn 19 with Shane.
Smack this fucker. Yeah, smack this fucker back into the elemental plane of fire.
Remember, you're blessed.
Blast!
Yes. Add that D4.
Grouchy bird.
Grouchy bird.
That's
I should have made Shank a fucking barbarian.
Woohoo.
18 hits, right?
18 just hits. Yes.
Oh, 17.
It is 17, but I'm saying 18 is just a hit too.
That one does not hit.
Okay.
Because 6 plus
No.
7
Wait,
is
6?
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. No. No, that would still only be 14. Okay. 1d8. Plus, fuck it, another divine smite.
Do it up.
We did like it owes you money.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this thing does owe us money. It melted my
I
fork.
feel like you owe it.
Okay, so I need 3 d8s. Where are my d8s? 1.
I can't argue with that actually. It's entirely possible.
Math, I'm sorry.
good.
6 damage from the sword, and then 9 damage from radiant.
Fuck yeah, so 15. Alright. It is almost bloodied. Okay, so. I'm sorry.
Bloody halfway or a quarter?
Half. Okay. So.
Do I get temporary hit points?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone's
I
thinking
think
what they're
that-
gonna do.
6. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
I only
Okay,
rolled a one.
so that was
Hey,
19.
at least we brought through most of its
It is
legendary
now
actions
Ava's
for this
turn.
turn.
Well, Ada's getting a little fucking sick of all this shit.
Reasonable. Okay.
Give me my baby.
So, there's a moment where there's this frustration visible on Ava's face, and you can see the anger getting to them as they kind of focus. She focuses for a moment, and you hear this like ripping sound coming from behind her as you see two spectral bone wings erupt from behind her.
Nice.
Ooh.
And because these two fuckers are within 10 feet of me, they both need to make
Fail.
saving throws. What was it? Was it wisdom? No, charisma saving throws. DC of 16.
Okay, so the two that are by that fire that are trying to light it every turn are effectively out of combat. They're going to be taking their double dash to get the fuck out, so you can just take them off the town now. You have also frightened the fire elemental who cannot go towards you, and that's what they were going to do this turn. They were going to move
They were
and slam
standing
into you
going.
twice.
The fuck is
Yeah,
that?
it just went.
That thing's taking damage, right?
No, it has not taken any damage yet.
I thought. Did
Yeah.
you hit it with a crossbow?
Yeah, I shot a
Correct.
crossbow.
16 points. I do have it written down. Yee.
Okay. Because that's a bonus action, is me doing that.
Okay, yep. And it is
Um,
visibly scared of you. It will not move towards you.
Then it needs to also make a wisdom saving throw.
You exasperated.
That's a fail.
Okay, cool. Because it's taking damage, can someone else lend me another 12?
I'll lend you one of mine.
I got
They're
one.
probably cursed.
So, Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
That is 14
Okay.
damage.
As the it has
14 damage
fails.
and plus an additional necrotic damage. What was that? Was it my proficiency bonus? That's that?
It's probably either your proficiency or your charisma. Maybe wisdom. 'Cause you are injured.
Where's my celestial revelation?
What is your AC, Tia?
Just a second. Yes, it also takes an additional 3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. So how much total?
So that was 14,
17 total.
17 total. 3 of it is necrotic.
Okay. So basically, you're shooting with your bow.
No.
It's
What-
Toll the Dead.
Toll dead. Oh yeah. Thank you. So you
I
see.
mean, you could shoot it.
You see the spectral damage and the light illuminating from your now spectral wings actually come off of, begin to radiate off and coalesce and circulate into this giant bell as it sends out a shockwave and completely puts out that fire elemental. It is dead.
Bye, buddy.
Nice.
However, the main boss didn't care for that very much as you see some of the heads look at you and they're gonna blast at you.
Uh-oh. Is that after your turn?
That is after the turn, so you'll get the temporary hit points before this.
Okay.
9.
Awesome.
Okay. That's 26 points of damage.
Okay. Did it
So
actually hit me?
minus 9. Yes, I rolled an 11. I rolled that while you were doing your shit.
An 11 plus.
An 11 plus 7 is 8.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, so I'm sorry, what was it?
26 points of damage minus the 9 temporary hit points. So that's 17 points of damage that you're going to take.
So, wait, is that?
No, that's
No,
six.
that's not mine.
Oh, okay.
I think I did that math right.
I don't have any use D12s right now, so
All good.
not yet at least.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, that was its legendary action. That was after you busted out. So that means it is now Vess's turn.
Okay, now these people they're gonna keep trying to light these, right?
Yes.
And he can just light them remotely?
He can do one at a time as a layer action, yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna try and do is I'm going to try and put this one out with a ray of frost.
Okay.
And then, so that works, and, I'm gonna try and scooch over here to basically use like a reaction to pop that guy in the head if he goes to light the.
Oh,
the
okay. So
flame.
you're gonna basically
Set yourself up for a reaction.
Pretty much, yeah.
you have to use an action to ready an action, because readying an action is an action in and of itself.
What's more of a if I am just coincidentally right next to him, can I,
How
What do
many
the
attacks
others
do you
do?
have per turn right now?
just the one.
Just the one. Unfortunately, no. If you had another
Okay.
attack, I would let you do both, but
Okay, that's alright. I'm just gonna
one.
go with
Okay, one or the
go
other.
with Kind
So
Knife.
DC 15, and you'll put it out.
Yeah.
I mean, the other one managed to escape the web, and you might be able to.
Blessed.
I mean, just for shits and giggles. Okay. 21.
21's enough, and it extinguishes that flame.
Alright.
Man, this thing was
You guys are
pissed about that.
mitigating that fucking
And
damage, guys.
I'm just gonna scooch over here just in case. I can't
Okay.
do anything, my immediate thing. But,
When the
you
giant
know.
soul mass of Ifrits wants something lit on fire, you want to put it out.
Right.
That's why I started trying to get rid of it.
So that means it is Bismuth's turn.
You get 10 temporary hit points.
Badass.
I guess I'll just keep trying my best attacking.
Love it like a baby seal. I'll throw a person for saying that.
It's going to be a 17.
17 hits.
Oh yes, I will also say that I am somewhere between troubled and intrigued by the spectral wings. Because on the one hand, winged creatures are not good for people like me,
Damage for
but
the
the
first
bones
hit.
change things possibly.
Fair enough.
And cool black eyes.
Yeah.
Wrong guy. Damage for the first hit is going to be 10.
10 points. Okay.
And then second attack is going to be a 27.
That's a hit.
And just regular D8 for this one.
Is it
5.
Is it still getting tangibly warmer around us, or is it just mostly from that guy?
It's mostly just from this one. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like centered. Like it is warm. It's still like 80 degrees, but like if you're within like where you guys are, it's like 300 degrees. It's fucking
Oh.
hot.
Good thing I'm mega crystals.
Yeah.
Sweat.
I mean, after a certain point, crystal will melt.
Yup. That's why you're still taking damage. Okay, so that was Bismuth's
I actually
turn.
didn't take this
No.
turn.
Was
I
it?
didn't take the damage at the beginning of the turn. How much was it?
Oh, the damage at the beginning
Oh,
of the
we
turn.
haven't been doing that.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. I've been forgetting. That's my bad.
You don't need to do it too.
Yeah, just to be honest, because we've only missed one.
Ouch.
12.
You both take 4 points of damage.
What was the save DC for it?
15. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Plus. Where the fuck? Yeah, DC 15. Sorry.
Yeah, I got a 12. So how
Okay.
much was it again?
4 points. Okay. Okay.
no.
Okay.
And then at the end of your turn, you go up to 10 temporary hit points.
I get him back.
Healers, man. All right. So that was Bismuth's turn. It is now Zala's turn.
Okay.
Medic!
Who is beat up aside from the Farron?
Screw Horatio. No.
Oh, no. It's just I need to know whether or not I'm using mass healing word or if I'm targeting with a more powerful
Fair
healing
enough.
word.
Yeah, I'm going to apologize to everyone beforehand. Horatius about to do something very mean.
I'm only missing 4 and I've
Yep,
got 10
you
temporary
automatically
hit
pass your saving throws. It's going to be very
I
mean.
do like that it specifies that only non-allies are affected by
Yeah.
the fear when I transform.
Yeah, I think Horatio is hurt the most. I'm only missing 32.
Okay.
I'm only missing kind of a lot.
Yeah, but how much are left?
19.
Oof.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's your AC, Zala?
18.
Clerics get good AC.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Good than my 13.
Who do I
Yes.
heal? The 1 hit point or the 19 hit point fighter who's right in close range?
That's up to you.
You
I'll
have
be
the
honest.
of the DPS.
Okay.
Heal Shink. Because what I'm going to do is going to hurt a lot.
Okie dokie.
You know what
So,
else you can
Fireball change elemental type.
I may have picked up Elemental Adept
I had a fucking feeling. All right.
for lightning,
Oh,
Okay,
and
so
I may have
I heal you for 15 with a healing word.
Yay, thank you.
nice.
and I may have Transmute Spell and Careful Spell.
So they get a bonus.
Oh no, they automatically pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. So let's take half.
I can do it for up to 5 people in
No,
my
I'm
area.
resistant to thunder. Not
So that was my
lightning.
bonus.
Doesn't matter.
action.
Elemental
You have to
Justice,
heal
I
Shake.
ignore
Yes.
resistance to
And
lightning
then,
damage.
Yeah.
I guess
Technically,
fuck you.
he could
Right.
cast a
And
fireball
Zala's turn,
on the
guys.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess kind of fuck you. And I'm going to Sacred Flame the big guy.
Okay, Sacred Flame. That's
Yeah.
radiant damage. That's not actually fire, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And it's a dex save.
Okay. Dex save.
Remember quickly, it's not very good at those.
Yeah, it's cocked. That's okay. 12.
Okay, 16. So 2d8.
Yay.
2d8 radiant.
I got a die of mine, but
9.
9. All right. It is officially bloodied.
well done.
However, after your turn, it is going to turn around, use its last legendary action for the turn, and blast you for 22 points of damage.
Well, I gained 8 right before it did that. How much? 22?
22.
Oof. So don't die.
2 damage. Okay. So that was 14 that I actually took.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
so that's what, a DC 10 normal concentration check for Bless?
Yes, because it's half of the damage. Plus 10, right?
It's just half the damage.
concentration.
Minimum of 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Minimum 10.
Thank you. Yep. I knew there was a 10 in there somewhere.
Oh no, I rolled a 1.
Oh, you
no
lose.
more bless.
You lose the prayer. Wait, the prayer's still active, right?
Oh, that's not a concentration.
Yeah, that's not concentration.
But
You
bless
lose-
is gone.
Yeah, bless. You see your holy
it's like
weapon
my
just
meteors that it's
fizzle.
just a duration.
From Zola. You hear the Zola kind of as the spell is broken.
Ow.
Ow.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, God, I just,
Is your rat okay?
I was gonna say, I just,
Oh yeah, my,
Izzy digs into you.
yeah, Iggy is fine.
It's cocked. This one is not able to move out of the webs. And sorry, I just kind of procured yours. And the other one is not able to successfully light the fire. So that's turn 0. It is now top of the round, which is
Horatio.
top of the morning.
He's just glaring at it. As you can quite literally see, the magic in the area is actually going down as he's draining it into himself. I'm expending 3 sorcery points
Ooh.
to regain a spell slot.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
Fuck this guy in particular.
Yeah.
As he points, you can quite literally see the lightning start spinning around his finger. Before a little ball about that big just gently comes out, floats over, and I apologize to everyone in this blast radius.
They saved, though.
Hang on. Give me a general idea where I can place this so I hit the least number of our allies. Actually,
I was gonna say, yeah, couldn't you just select the edge?
I can put it right here
Yep.
and just barely only hit Shink. I'm sorry, Shink.
It's fine.
So where are you
But I-
putting
I-
it?
Like over here-ish.
I want an exact location.
Make sure this is 5, 10,
I suppose
15.
technically you could put it here.
You can also put it in the air, too, so it could, like, blast out.
Air blast.
Or like up here and just diagonal down.
But if you do that, can you also destroy that?
Ooh.
Yeah, actually,
Possible.
I can put it right here and
Yeah.
hit this and him, but missing Shink because Shink is shorter than it.
I am short.
And you'll miss the guy, too. That's what I was worried about, was the innocent.
You think he cares anymore?
That's fair.
Chaotic neutral. He's
right now,
angry.
he's not innocent.
That is fair, yeah. Hey,
So
go
make
for it.
me a dexterity save, DC 16.
Save, DC. It gets an 11. Everybody else succeeds.
We don't even need to make
Yeah, and that
Yeah,
auto
'cause
fails.
I'm over here.
It's just air bursts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's see, that counts as a 2. Thanks to my elemental depth.
Now we're seeing the big stops
Four.
coming out.
10, 18, 30 damage.
30 points of fucking damage, and
Does that
it
mean
takes
that's gone?
all of it. Yeah, you see that just shatter into splinters and various pieces
And now
of
I'm
furniture.
taking my move action to activate my last 2 meteors.
Oh, wait.
They can be
so
used as a bonus
Do
action
you
normally.
still have...
It is not a concentration spell.
So that's just activated? Okay,
Mhm.
okay, just wanted to make
Which is
sure.
why it's a 3rd level spell.
And
It's
it's not
2d6.
counted. It's not counted as technically using another spell because you only can cast
Nope.
one spell a turn.
No,
Okay.
Nope, it's activating the effect.
Spell
Okay.
design
Because we
effect.
automatically
Perfect.
made the save, we only take half that 30, right?
No,
You
I
don't
actually
take
that's
any
like-
damage.
so I
You
didn't
don't
check.
take
It
one
was
for you.
Positioned it
Position,
above,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Nice.
So now, since that was...
That hurt.
So it has to make 2 more dex saves for me.
Okay, 2 more dex saves.
My last 2 little ice
That's a
meteors.
fail. That is a success. Wait, what's the DC?
16.
It fails by 1. It rolled a 15.
So it takes another 19 damage.
19 points of damage total. Ooh, that was a lot of fucking damage.
49, I don't know.
That was almost a quarter of its HP.
This is what happens when you
in one
piss
fucking
off
day.
a chaos
So you said
sorcerer.
19 more points of damage?
Yep.
So, okay. Woo! It's taken 132 points of hit points damage now. Okay, so that means it is...
Can I use my sorcery points?
That was
You get 7 temporary hit points
Horatio.
appear.
No,
It
it's
is
not
its
that many.
turn. It is going to use a Fire Blast on you again for a legendary action. It hits.
Which means he's
What did it
dead.
roll in total? Just out of curiosity?
It rolled a 21.
Yeah, that's not gonna help me.
That'd be 18, 20 points of damage.
Well, I'm in death saves.
So, you are down. Go ahead and topple that mini over, and you will start to take death saves on your next turn. Your Constitution saving throw. Nah, I haven't been doing that, so I'm not going to do it now to be a dick. Alright, because there is a chance that you could immolate by the fire, but I haven't been doing
He's
it
not by
now,
the
and I'm not. It doesn't matter. You just got blasted by fire, and there's a chance to get immolated by that. But I haven't been doing it until now, and that could literally kill you. So I'm not going to be a dick and enforce it right now.
I mean, if you really want to, I do have an option for myself that I can use to make that really not likely to happen.
How far am I from there?
So
Looks like
that
25.
was.
Perfect.
That was its legendary action. It's its turn now. It's going to slam both.
You should probably fight. I have healing word.
How are you two looking damage-wise?
I'm practically at full health.
You're practically at full. What about you?
I'm about a little over half.
Okay, it's going to do 2 slams on you.
Me? Bitch.
I mean, it's not stupid.
Wait, I'm going to do my protection to give disadvantage on attack roll.
Ooh, good choice, because it fucking hit. It rolled better that time, so it still hits. But the second attack, it will still have disadvantage. It's an 18, and because of the disadvantage, it rolls a critical fail. So it did not hit twice. Okay.
Don't hit for bird friend.
You take 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
That's not too bad.
Not too shabby. Okay.
Ruffle some feathers.
So that's its turn. It can't take a legendary action after its own turn. It has to be after another person's. So it is now Ava's turn.
No.
No, Shake's turn. Sorry.
Hit this fucker again!
No.
You're both within 5 feet of it, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Does it take up more than 5 feet of space?
Yes.
Yes,
think
it
it's
does.
technically
It
large,
takes, it takes
20.
up 20.
Okay.
That's a hit. You don't
That's
have.
a 14.
Yeah, you don't have less active, unfortunately.
That's okay. But I'm going to use a level 2 Divine Smite on this one.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a D10. I don't want that one.
Mhm.
So it takes 8 damage from the sword itself.
Okay.
This is a heck of a thing to wake up to.
And it takes 10 radiant damage.
So total. What was the total?
18.
18, yes, sorry.
So. Shink! It is now Ava's turn.
Oh, that was me.
I mean,
Okay.
technically a 19 because I forgot the damage from my magic weapon, but it doesn't do anything.
I'll give you temporary hit points because
Yeah.
that's important right now. 6. Sorry.
I just realized if I don't botch my saving throw, technically that gets me back up. Because that's a healing effect.
Yeah, but it only gives you temporaries.
Well, it stabilizes me, I should say.
Oh.
Because it is technically a healing effect.
Yep. Yeah. All you need is 1 HP back to you, or spare the dying, or a help action.
Or my Twilight Sanctuary apparently does at least stabilize.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns on an arrow
Okay.
and shoot the fucker. And because it takes up more than 5 feet of space, the others don't have to do a dex save. But that is a 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
So it hits. It also needs to take a dex saving throw. Dex 14.
Succeeds.
Okay. So no. So let me see.
It takes half.
It might not. Oh, where is it? That's the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, or half as much as one is because it's on a successful. So that's a D10 worth of piercing damage,
Okay.
as well as my.
Your locust also.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This
Andrew
is
Bow.
yeah,
Oh God.
and my bow and my additional necrotic.
Rangers.
I like this.
Yes.
Man, people say Rangers are a weak class, though.
They're really not. Is it the first build sucked, and that's why they get
So,
such a bad
8
rep.
and
Well, they
a
fixed it.
D10.
Clearly.
It's all in what you do with it.
I mean, original Ranger
D10.
really was bad.
Yeah, it was. Beastmaster in particular was horseshit.
It was boring.
Yeah.
And a
Oh yeah, I can
D6.
spend my action to have another creature do a worse attack.
Okay. So,
Clearly,
let's
a
see.
good action to take.
8, 10, that is half, so 14, an additional 3 for the necrotic, so 17 total.
17.
Not the best damage anyone's done this turn, but still pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ava, anything else you can do?
No, because the adding the vines was my bonus.
Okay.
So you're ending your turn?
Yep.
7 different units.
All right. Vess, it is your turn. Actually, you know what? It's got one more legendary action.
The chicken dance early.
You already did the most damage this turn, pretty much this entire battle. You've been a nuisance and have taken nothing.
Yeah.
You are almost dead. It's going to try to focus fire you down. However, I think it misses. What is your AC?
19.
19. It has a +7. It misses. So you see one of the conflagrations come blasting at you. You just right over. You feel some of your feathers kind of.
Not
But-
for feathers. It's fine, it's the feathers on the helmet. Those aren't attached.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
Um,
verb.
Okay, so that was its turn. Now it is Vess's turn.
You're right.
Well, that was its
horsehair on the helmet.
legendary action, I should say. It's
Can I
last.
tell how damaged the Cloud of Faces looks?
Make an Arcana check.
Question mark?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of a vague.
Sure, yeah. Or medicine if it's better, I guess. But,
It is not. No. 21.
yeah, it looks kind of fucked up. You see several of the faces look like they're in more agony than before, and it seems to be spewing magma spouts as blood.
Oh, lovely. That's wonderful.
Bottle up, bottle up!
Yeah, right? Oh, shit, yeah.
Hmm?
Bottle it up. Rare exotic materials.
Actually, I'm gonna abandon bonking this guy because fuck that. I'm gonna scooch over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast just on like a random chunk of debris or I don't know, a chair. I don't know.
Oh, layer action. One of those got immolated, by the way. So if one of you could just.
I'm gonna at second level cast catapult and try and bonk it.
What are you going to use?
It's
Just
a
thematically,
chair.
okay.
Yeah, I was thinking-
There are plenty of
I'll share
chairs.
you
The
brought
pillar.
out.
I think
Hang on.
The chair you brought out, yes.
Let's see.
I hope this
Did
scales
it consciously.
I really hope this kills it, because catapult can do damage.
It has to do a Dex save DC 15.
Okay. I will tell you, because I don't want to josh it if this kills it. This thing has 25 HP left. So, if you can pull off 25 HP, you might be able to kill it.
I'd have to roll
You
high,
have to
but I
roll
might.
really well. Let's go for it.
It has to make a DC 15 Dex save.
Okay. It only has a +1 to Dex. It rolls a 10 total.
Alright, so yeah, it takes 4 die 8.
4 die 8. Oh my god, if this chair. If this
More die
chair.
I need 2 more. Oh, wow, dice from all. Okay, thank you.
My green one
Please.
has been nice to me.
Oh, come
My
on.
green
much
has
damage?
been real fucking
25.
Let's see. 12, 16. Damn, 19.
19. Oh, so close. But you basically focus on this. You don't know why, but you have this sort of familiarity with this chair, this bond somehow. And you focus on it,
It's like this one just goes.
and you just blast it through it, and you hear it. It goes right through. Yeah! And it's basically tearing apart at this point. It's unstable, and it looks like it is about to fall over and die.
So Shank, the chair goes like by your beak by like a couple of inches.
Whoosh! Which means it is Zala's turn. I'm sorry, Bismuth's turn.
Yeah, you're not 100%
Bismuth.
certain that I was trying to hit either you or it.
So question. Actually, not a question. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna use my breath weapon. It needs to make a Dex save DC 15.
Roll back.
That is cocked. It rolled bad.
Rolled bad, so it's going to take 2d10 damage.
Okay. You have to do at least 5 points of damage.
I did 8.
So, tell me what happens.
This thing is really grueling. It's spouting everywhere. And I just kind of brace myself, and I dig in deep, and my mouth shoots open, and I just roar right into it.
So yeah, as you reach back, you kind of get that big breathful. Your sacs with your breath weapon inside of your throat begins to. And you see the the sonic wave just kind of reverberate, and you. And everyone you hear everything echo around you. Bits of shrapnel, both of these. I'm just gonna thematically. Fuck you. Just shatters.
It goes by.
You see the people who are under the spell just kind of get knocked over, and they're starting to come out of it, but you're just kind of roaring backwards, and you feel yourself lose focus of the size spell as it wears off, because we're elapsing time, and the being begins to stretch outwards, and then there's a moment of silence as you see what looks like embers just falling from the air slowly. The sky above you stops spiraling and begins to clear, and eventually disappears, and you can see clear skies begin to move in. We'll change to...
Did you yell it to death?
Yes.
He Fusarodani.
I did.
Yep, it was a Fusroda.
We should probably wake the
I
dummy.
was gonna say either Zala, Horatio's down.
I'm only upset
Death saving
that
throw.
thunder damage doesn't innately push things back.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm activating my chaos upon, so I have advantage on this save. Thank God I did.
Why did you get a 1?
Yeah.
A 1 and a 19.
Oh, the Reaper was like, and you're like slapping his hand.
I guess.
away.
No.
I have a Reaper mini over there.
And he's like, just trying to go for you. You're like, no.
It's not painted yet.
I toddle over to the unconscious fairy and go, cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Do not to die.
I lived, bitch.
I heal you 11 hit points.
Yeah, you're. And you look, and you're not sure what happened, but the creature is gone.
And Zala's standing over you.
I got bone wings.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Not the Reaper I was expecting,
side-eyeing
but
you a little bit.
you're a lot prettier.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You all look over and you see Ava with their knocked bow, and she's got these huge fucking spectral wings.
Except now she doesn't know.
And then they just kind of flicker away.
Is there any role that I could make, like Arcana or Religion, to figure out what I'm looking
Sure.
at?
Religion, Arcana, or Nature or History, whichever is best for you.
Honestly, that.
Int.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
One of the ints.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dice gods, fuck me yet again.
I think that's just an.
I got a 9.
Okay. You got it.
I get a
You have
10.
determined they are.
Yes.
It's just kind of reinforcing previous suspicions.
Yep. Okay.
So,
I get a 15.
15.
Because
Because you're kind of a religious character, I'll give it to you. What?
Oh, I was just going to look over and say, another person that can get wings when they like.
Mine can't do anything, but
Yeah,
they're there
yours
and they're
actually
cool.
That's a
lets
shame.
you fly.
I
Okay.
didn't choose the one that let me fly.
So, what were you doing again? I got distracted. Someone was doing something. Who was? You were doing something, weren't you?
I healed.
You healed. You did
And
that.
she did a check to discern.
That's what
what
I
Ava's
was.
got
Okay,
going
thank
on.
you. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking of.
15.
Yes, you have heard of the Asmars. They're basically divine creatures. They're removed quite a bit from the actual lineage of divine beings, but they still have divine blood. And
Oh.
so,
Neat.
Yeah.
Zala does not see fit to share this with anyone and just thinks it's spiffy.
fair enough.
well, they're all staring at
And,
our ranger.
And she's a scourge type, so she gets necrotic shit.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, they
Okay.
all are all staring at our ranger. Gracious's gonna wander over to where the thing died and start looking for ingredients.
As you walk over to it, you see that it has disintegrated into ash, and there is nothing left. It is
I'm bottling
actually
the ash.
it is actually a trait of the Afridi that nothing gets left behind except for their equipment and ash.
I'm bottling the ash.
Okay.
What about the portal? It came
The
through?
portal itself. So where you see kind of like traces of it, and it's kind of,
Fire.
and it's just gone.
I think
I
he
hopped
was
down on
load
here.
bearing.
What?
I think he was load bearing.
Do you say that out loud, or?
Yes. While I look up at the portal.
Well, I'm
Seems to
fairly
be.
sure without the bonfires of summoning Jackass, and without the thing that said Jackass being here, the fact that the prime material plane doesn't like when the elemental plane decides to stick its unmentionables into it means reality's fixing itself.
But how'd that happen?
Now the
Well, someone's being a real asshole and deciding to summon things they really fucking shouldn't.
Could we assume this asshole is the
Who
one
summoned
that's...
this?
You say that?
Yes.
There is no response.
It might be less a who and more of a what. This kind of magic, rarely if ever, performed by people born of man and woman.
No, that's true. Most of the ones I can think of weren't exactly born. They were more spewed out of existence in horrific ways. A few devils, a few angels, a couple elementals, a few fae. A lot of fae, actually.
Did you do this?
Fire's not my element. Lightning is. If it was me, it would have been, well...
Did you oops this?
It's possible. That's all you can kind of say to that.
I don't think so.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
I mean,
You're not saying that.
I don't remember using enough magic to cause this, but... Planar instabilities, probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
Considering it happened here in front of the inn instead of anywhere else in this entire town, could it be linked to whoever sent that gold?
I mean, it probably had something to do with the holding reality inside of the inn. Oh, right, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, whatever pulled me to where we met each other kind of left a rift in reality. About, gonna hold his hands out like this. Yay big. It was fairly stable, actually. Poked it with a stick, nothing happened, other than the stick disintegrating.
Well, perhaps a rift like that is what's responsible for kind of gestures to the ruins of everything.
Or as a side effect of whatever caused it.
Could be. Regardless, it means that it's not safe to be here. Especially if the dead start to rise. No offense intended.
Some taken, but that's okay.
I mean, the only thing I could really think of is someone's trying to invade from the elemental plane of fire, which... Why would fire elements want to... Well, fire elements just enjoy burning things, so I suppose that would make sense they'd want to invade us.
With your kind of experience with Arcana, there was something strange about it. Wasn't an Afridi, it was an amalgamation of Afridis, like a whole colony of them got
that thing's
merged
not
together.
supposed to exist like that. Ifriti are... Well, how do I explain this? Highly individualistic. They're chaotic beings. They don't like being mushed together like that. Hence the screaming and the attempting to eat our face off. Though most of them try to eat our face off anyway. They're kind of assholes like that.
He did seem unhappy.
Well, more unhappy than most Ifrit.
Well, he's dead now or near enough.
Ifrit don't really die. They just more get recycled by the elemental plane of fire. So he'll be back eventually. Hopefully there's more than one being this time instead of a horrible amalgamation.
Something to keep in mind, man.
Yep.
Oh, they won't hold a grudge on that. They don't mind
I think
being
it's
killed.
called ethereal demise or eternal demise. They go back to the plane of fire.
Same thing kind of happens to Fae. When we die, we kind of get recycled.
Could he come back as one really big Ifrit?
I mean, you could come back as an Ifrit noble, which
And writing that one down.
is kind of terrible. Although, again,
Big Ifrit. I'll just hold that in the back pocket. You'll be
most
like,
Ifrit would actually be rather thankful that we killed something like that. It's not a pleasant existence for
No.
them. Since they're trying to literally tear themselves apart from each other. So if it does come back as one giant Ifrit, it might not try to kill us all. It might thank us before trying to kill us all.
Anyone who's trained in Arcana may roll. Anyone who is untrained in Arcana may roll with a disadvantage.
17?
Good.
15.
15.
I'm also trained in Arcana. Holy shit.
Because it was a higher difficulty for untrained, so unfortunately... no, I gave you the disadvantage. That wouldn't be fair. So you said 15. What did you get?
14.
14, and you got a 17. Okay, so both of you. You're kind of getting this pattern that you're kind of seeing with things are in disrepair. They're chaotic, smushed together. It's like the dimensions or planes are caving in on each other.
Oh,
Like
no.
it's collapsing.
Oh, no. We might be in trouble.
I guessed.
Planar, well, you know how, well, you may not know this, okay. Little lesson in cosmology. Normally the material plane sits kind of parallel to most other planes, not quite touching, but very close to each other. What we might be seeing is the planes kind of curving into the material. That's bad. That's very bad. Because if they keep doing this, we're either going to end up with a planar collapse, where they just kind of implode then explode, or a planar overlap, where they try to exist in the same space. And I don't know about all of you, but I can't really survive in pure fire, pure water, pure earth, pure air, or the hells, or, well, a lot of places.
I could do some of those.
Yeah.
But all of them at once?
No.
No. Very few beings could.
Is
Wait.
it something that can be prevented?
In theory.
Something. It looks like it wasn't, or with your existing role, it looks like it wasn't. It's not that it can be prevented at this point because it's already happening. It's already been cast. The damage is being done. The only thing that can be done is to mitigate the damage or patch it up.
Yeah, the best we could hope for is to basically pin the planes back where they're supposed to be. It's less preventing and more fixing the damage that's caused.
You mentioned earlier someone might be messing with things they shouldn't be. Would that
Someone's
involve
definitely
finding
messing with
that
something they
person and
shouldn't be.
stopping them in order to kind of prevent this from progressing?
Okay, can we beat up the problem?
We
I
have
mean,
fists.
If we
lots
can
of
find
them.
the caster, we can figure out what spell they actually cast to do this. And in theory, that would maybe help us figure out how to fix it.
Zizu, I have the researcher feature there for my stage background,
Okay.
where if I don't know something, I might know who would. Would that help here for us to, at least to get a starting point as to
Who
what
we
the hell
wanna
to do
talk
about
to
this?
about this?
Yeah. I might not know, like,
You're a rogue.
well, I'm a rogue and a wizard.
I know, but you're also a rogue, so with the combination of all that together, I'm going to say that you've been in this area before, and you do know that there is an underground thieves guild, and it's very possible that they may have been secured from the damage. And there might be someone there that might know what's going on, because there are some arcane tricksters in the monkey's paw,
Right.
which is what the organization is called.
Do I know a specific name or at least a face?
No, but you know thieves can't, which you're pretty sure can get you through the door.
Okay. I'm gonna say, this town had, possibly still has, a thieves guild. I might be able, if we can track them down to get us through the door. There are a few people among their number who know something of magic. It might be a start, at least someone to talk to point us in the right direction.
We don't have much other direction other than a foot trail of wax, so that might not be a bad idea.
Speaking of which, you do see said footprints of wax. Some of them are more melted now, obviously, but you do see them going off.
I believe before we make a choice, we should probably take some kind of rest, considering it's been a very short night for a lot of us.
Dave's gonna walk back inside, fall back asleep.
I was gonna say, Shink's probably already back in their corner, grumpy about singed feathers.
Just plucking the little singed tips off.
Okay. Yeah, we'll elapse a full 8 hours. All of you can hit the long rest button.
Long rest.
Long rest. I'm going to give you all a long rest. You guys get to collapse. I'm being a nice DM. That was a hard battle. That was challenge rating 11. Actually, that was a amped up 11.
We did a pretty decent job, though.
You did great. You guys are challenge rating. You guys are 5, and you took out an 11.
I mean, to be fair, we also rolled really well on
You
all
did.
those attacks.
You really did. Yeah.
And a lot of them also required them to do like dex saves.
Yeah.
And he
You also-
wasn't good at that.
You also did 2 crits against almost
Ouchie.
killed.
Yeah.
Ouchie!
And
Yeah.
the poor fairy, I mean, nearly got his wings singed off.
Yeah.
I am so glad you had temporary hit points there.
That literally saved me.
Okay, so the time elapses. You all wake up the next morning, and you actually hear birds chirping outside for the first time.
I would like to go over to Shink and offer a ration as a kind of camaraderie for being up in the face of this monstrosity we were having to deal with.
You'll get a croaked thank you and Shink.
It's like a recorded thank you almost.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
That is really
I
cool.
use translucent
I
so
see
I can
that.
do the E.
This is the first time I've seen this too.
Yay.
So I'm very
And so yeah, you're able to Finny comes by and they're gonna give you each a piece of bread. Unfortunately, that's all they can afford.
That's
And at this point, if there's anyone you'd like to speak with or whatever you'd like to do, if you want to speak with each other, you may do so, or whatever happens next is up to you.
If anyone's really hungry, they can have my bread.
Fair enough.
I have extra rations if anyone needs.
No, give the bread to your rat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Iggy needs to eat too.
Bring you.
Yeah.
I do actually want to ask Finny if she happens to know anyone in the area that could inform me of some precious materials for smithing.
You're looking for yes, actually, I think you were speaking with that gentleman earlier, the blacksmith.
Really?
Oh, jeez. I don't have my list with me. I'm sorry. I don't remember his name. He doesn't come here very often.
Do you think he'd still be at his forge? Whatever's
If
left
it's
of it?
still there.
Do you happen to know where that is?
Yeah, it's well, I guess there aren't any roads anymore, but it was about maybe a kilometer down.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a walk, but you should see it. It's a stone building, so the wreckage should still be there, and obviously there's a big-ass fucking anvil.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good luck. Is there anything else I can help you all with?
Out of curiosity, have you checked in on that rift to another dimension upstairs?
I did. It was terrifying. However, after the screams from outside, it seemed to have gone away. So I'm going to count my blessings.
So that did have something to do with that Ifrit.
Horatio. This is something I don't share to many of my patrons, but you've got one of the best rooms, and you're here quite frequently, so I'm going to let you know those keys are magical. All right? And if you just utter the word Hivoke, you will open up a doorway back to your room.
Good to know.
You're very singed.
Your very singed room, but it will lead you right back here. Unfortunately, it is one way only.
I could think of a lot of very, very useful things to use that for, actually.
I don't usually tell my patrons that, but it's an emergency thing if I find out something is happening. And something is happening.
Well, considering we just had the elements plane of fire try to dip into ours, yeah, I'd say something's happening.
Alright, well, I have work to do. Good luck. And she gets up and starts picking up some of the... Goes outside, start bringing in furniture. And yeah, she's going to start cleaning up. But, what do you guys do? You have a few leads that you could follow at this point.
While the conversation's going on, I see her feeding her rat, and I kind of go over to see if to introduce myself to the rat.
I mean, we could follow the wax footprints if they're still
It
there.
notices you, and it actually acknowledges you.
I have an idea.
Kind of like reach a finger out to let it sniff, and if it seems to accept me, I'm gonna.
Yeah, give me an animal handling.
That thing I'm amazing. Here we go, fuckers.
That does not
That's
count.
cocked. That's a 2.
Give me a persuasion check.
I get a 0. Persuasion check for
Persuasion.
8. Oh, right. I'm looking at that. Don't mind me. I'm just dumb. 10.
Okay, so at first, you notice as you're kind of and treating it like an animal, it kind of almost snubs you a little bit and kind of looks away. But then you're just kind of like, and you have this different sort of demeanor about you, like you're not treating it like a subspecies. And it kind of notices, and it looks up, and it crawls into your hand and just perks up and looks at you.
This is Iggy.
Oh, they're a cute one. Switch on top of the head a little bit.
It will. It kind of leans into the scritch and then rolls down, kind of goes down your arm and onto your shoulder and then onto your head, and you see it kind of looking down at you.
This one isn't normal, is he?
Well, she sometimes eats pieces of me that fall off. I don't know if that does anything to a rat.
It starts sniffing you.
I might explain it.
And it just kind of crawls onto your shoulder and jumps back into Iggy, crawls into the pocket.
Yeah, she certainly seems friendly enough. Try and take care of that one. Special animals like that are rare.
I just kind of make a note to the group at some point. I want to go over to the blacksmith for some information, but
Sure.
it's not precedent for me.
Okay.
I had a bit of an idea. We're just going to go out, take his knife, chip some of the wax off, put it in his pocket.
Okay.
Scrying materials.
Sure.
That's fair.
I might not be good at scrying, but
Okay.
we can find somebody who is.
Was there anything else that anybody else wanted to do before we start heading to the blacksmith area?
Figure hit what hits the blacksmith and then head to the thieves guild after
I'm
that.
presuming, yeah. If the blacksmith is closer, then
The blacksmith is closer.
Then yeah, we'll do that.
There we go.
Sounds mine's more involved, more likely.
Okay. So you all begin heading in that direction, and you see the decimation before you. It looks like, actually, though, the sky is a lot better. I've already kind of explained that the sky is cleared up, and the temperature has dropped substantially. It is now more appropriate for the winter months, so it's a little chilly. Not too bad because the blast of fire still melted all the snow in the area. But yeah, you continue walking down these streets, and you do eventually see what looks like a toppled over wall. They're probably just getting some. A toppled over wall, and you see that big ass anvil that Finney described, and you see what looks like a half orc that is pushing things over, kind of putting metal back where it should be. You kind of because it was still hot, and he's got gloves that he's putting on now. He's like, God damn. You see him take a hammer, just kind of test to see if it's still working, and he just kind of throws it over his shoulder, and he looks a little disappointed, and just kind of slumps into a chair, like, how the fuck is he gonna fix this?
I go over and I kind of just say, sir, do you need a hand with anything? Any way I can help you clean this up or get your forge working again?
You a magician?
I'm not, but we have a few.
Can they fix this?
I'll look at it.
It is beyond amending. It is far beyond amending.
What if we team up on Monday?
No, I mean, it would take you probably a week of solid work, but yeah, maybe.
I mean, you say it's beyond amending.
It's beyond amending, yes. Do you have something else that could help?
Do I have it on my list yet? No.
No.
Can I cast it? Maybe.
I mean, we did do a long rest. Can we count milestone and possibly get a level up?
Oh, no, even a level one.
I like to do level ups after, so we're not interrupting.
Yeah,
I'm
Got
going
you.
to check
Okay.
next to the dog's thing.
Okay.
There's
thank
I didn't
literally
know if it was
a
a long rest.
wild magic surge effect that
you.
is
Can you
just
get me a drink?
fix everything in an area.
Just some water.
Over there.
I think it's a mile radius.
Oh wow.
Any broken object is fixed.
That would fix.
What does your primeval awareness
But it's only 10 in 100 chance.
do? What does it detect?
It
I mean,
literally,
that's 1 in 10.
it detects
So it's not bad.
whatever
Sorry.
that list was
I
within
have
a
it
mile
on.
radius of myself.
So 1 in 20?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
So
out
it's
what was
crit.
on that
That's
list.
crit.
I can pull it back up.
Yeah,
Basically the party.
Yeah.
Aberrations.
Pretty
It's
much the party plus
aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
okay.
Don't be popping off.
You can discernibly say there's none of those besides what is in your party currently, in the area.
That's an action that I actively have to take.
That's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
presuming I would ping as undead or little.
Ish, yeah. Well, not enough to like
It's a
actually
whole-
be undead, but
I look like a just kind of a palish elf, so you probably gained a little bit of information you weren't expecting.
right. So you're a little bit undead. You are undead, but you don't have the undead tag. I don't think, right? You don't actually have it as a
No,
reborn.
so I don't actually turn myself.
Yeah.
If I turn undead.
That's good.
Imagine turn.
Okay, so is there anything you can do to help out this situation?
Unless I'm willing to fucking wild surge.
That might not be a good idea.
How
I
much
mean,
worse
it's-
could it get?
It's your character.
Don't fucking say that. Don't fucking say that.
You know what? Fuck it.
Oh, there we go.
This is a ratio we're talking about.
love
He has
this game.
no sense of self-preservation.
It's a 1 in 20.
He's gonna look at everybody and go, you're all gonna want to step back a good 40 feet.
You know what? Fuck
Maybe
it.
50.
I'm just gonna walk away.
She probably has the right idea.
I'm gonna follow the.
I'm gonna kind of post right next
The smart
I'm
one.
gonna kind of post
I-
next
along
to
with
the
the
blacksmith with my shield.
I already followed him up to an inn room to find the fucking portal. No.
Yes!
What?
It worked!
What?
For the next minute, everything within 1 mile of me is fixed!
Really?
Can I see that?
Or wait. Shit, no, I was 1 off! Next minute, I have to shout every time I speak.
Can I see it? Can I see
Yeah,
what
61. I was off on it.
Hang
I
on.
was reading the wrong one.
Is there an actual entry
For
that says it
fix?
fixes shit? Hang on.
It
let
was
me
one
see.
that was, I think,
Let me see. Because
Maybe
if that's
somewhere.
the case, I'm gonna have people
I think.
do a. I don't see a fixing.
Did they take that off the list?
Yeah, I think
Damn
they
it.
might.
Because it used to be 63.
Or they put it on the list because this is an old. This is a first edition book.
Hang on. Let me pull it up on my
Special shield. A
Plus
lot of shit can
features.
happen. Careful about.
Features and traits.
If it is on the list, I will give everyone a luck roll.
Grease. Advantage. In terms of
12%
blue.
damage, transported to the
That's
outside
new.
plane. That's not good.
Got a 61 on the roll. That was a. X-Men, you a shout.
Yeah,
Fog
looks like you're
cloud.
shouting.
Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
No.
Each creature within 30 feet of you become invisible. Gain
That would've been fun.
resistance.
That would be fun.
Go with bright light in a 30-foot radius. Cast polymorph.
Polymorph the forge into a fixed forge.
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage and you heal. Mirror image. Visible, fly. That's a terrifying ability.
So did you have to? Can you just activate the wild surge, or do you have to cast a spell to
I had to
activate?
cast a spell
So
too.
what did you cast?
I cast mage armor.
Mage armor. So and shouting. Okay.
So now I'm very
I'm gonna have
loud.
everyone give me a luck check, because wild magic is being weird right now. So.
Uh,
What will that require?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a percentile roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's only 100, yeah.
D100, yes.
I'm gonna roll my actual one.
38.
That got
We're gonna go with the lowest roll.
90.
75.
32.
32. It's lowest right now.
46.
46.
32. Huh.
No. Roll me a luck.
Roll a luck.
What did you roll?
Oh, lordy.
This isn't a table I'm rolling on. This is me deciding if
32.
something happens with the information given.
Yes, 32.
32?
Yep.
You both rolled 32?
No, he rolled a 32.
I rolled a 32.
They both rolled a 32.
I knew I heard 32 in there somewhere. Okay. So what was the lowest? Was the lowest the 32?
The lowest
Yeah.
was
I believe so,
32.
yeah.
Okay. So, as you cast mage armor, you're kind of trying to project it and shape the wild magic around you. And it goes a little bit awry. As you say the incantation out loud, it reverberates and creates like this echo, and you're just kind of shouting this incantation. You see the blacksmith is just going, what the fuck? However, you manifest mage armor on his actual equipment, as you see kind of glows with this ermine blue for a moment. And he's just like,
Not my intention, but it works.
Can he touch it now? Or is there mage armor in the way?
he just kind of
Well, it doesn't hurt you now.
Well, let's go to the Thieves Guild.
I'm like trying not to giggle out loud.
It'll wear off in a few minutes.
Hours.
leave.
We should, yeah.
Fucking adventurers. You hear as he starts going back to what he was doing.
Oh, I mean, that's fair.
All
I'll
right.
put my resources some other way.
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't want to talk to you right now. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
Okay, so you begin kind of going and searching the area for the
That's pretty
presumed place where the Thieves Guild is. I'm going to have everyone make an investigation roll, and Vess will have the
Someone
advantage.
that lasts.
Oh no.
He's
What
not
is
gonna
it?
let
Investigation?
No.
Investigation.
We're not
yes.
coming back. Oh, investigation.
No, sorry.
I mean, it's not great, but it's
That's
not.
I get a
terrible either.
6.
I guess
31.
20.
I was the guy who was shouting and finding shit.
Yeah, shouting's my thing. What the heck?
I can't control the volume of my voice.
So,
31.
31,
20.
20. Anybody else? Roll
14.
above that? Okay. So you are sure of where you're going. You know exactly where. You've seen a few markers, and you are outside of the bar that once stood there. The Castello Armando Inn, the one that you were staying at. A little bit more hoity-toity. And it is just decimated. However, you do see what looks like an opening, like what are those gates called for the basement? hatch doors, trapdoor, whatever, the basement.
Yeah, just
Bulkhead,
Bulkhead,
thank
yes.
you. Bulkhead. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, you do see two bulkheads that look pretty well secured. With your 31, however, you see what looks like a cleanly severed hand right outside of the entrance.
Pick up the hand.
Everyone may roll an intelligence check.
14.
No.
Zala gets the
10.
advantage.
I get advantage?
Yep.
Well, I can't do much better than a 19, but I'll try.
You can get
Nope, 19.
it.
13.
23.
23?
10.
10? What did you get? Okay. So Zala, you know, because you were there, and Vess, you just kind of remembered getting that information. There was a person who you helped heal who had a severed hand,
Oh.
and it was a clean cut.
I can't put it back on.
No. However, it doesn't look like this was damage that was done by a catastrophe. This was somebody got his hand sliced off for some reason by a clean blade. And it was right outside of the bulkhead.
Huh. We could give it back.
Do you recognize the hand?
I recognize the stump.
I don't think there's much that can be done for him.
I don't know. Give me something said I can probably reattach it. It won't do much, but I can reattach it.
I mean, I guess if you were to slice and then heal.
It'd be slightly shorter arm, but you know.
Wait, what do we know? An orc
But you
came
have a
off.
hand again.
Yeah.
Take my arm. It's my little arm.
It's a strong hand.
It's my strong hand, child. All right. God damn it. Okay, so you see the bulkhead. With your 33 as well, you do see off in your peripheral vision, it looks like there's a little shimmer of light off of a large reflective metal surface.
I'm gonna wave at it with the hand.
There is no response.
Do I remember how to get in here? Like, is there a mechanism? Is there a password?
Because I'm hearing a bunch of noises. That was Star Trek.
That was my text tone.
Okay. So you do see some thieves' cant. Well, everybody else would just see scratches, but you see thieves' cant right next to the handle, and it says 3461, and you're kind of like wondering what that means, and then you notice that the handle itself seems to be able to turn.
Right.
So it seems like a combination lock, and 3641, I think, were the numbers I said. I pulled them out of my ass. So those are the numbers you have. That is what you have to work with. What would you like to do?
Now, is there like a turning mechanism, like
It
a
looks like-
lock?
So you know how a bulkhead is just a straight up rod. The rod itself is in 4 segments,
Right.
and each one turns.
Right. Are they colored in any way, or are they?
It's almost rusty.
Right. I'm gonna attempt to turn the handle into the proper configuration.
Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Watch me fuck out. Oh, that's actually not bad. You said what, intelligence check?
Mhm.
17.
Okay.
It's all good.
So your original idea was just to kind of put it in order, but then you were kind of inspecting a little bit more, and you noticed very faintly on each one there is actually a number associated to each one of those other numbers to tell you where to put it. So
Right.
instead of in order, it tells you basically 6 is where you put the 1, you know, and so on and so
Right,
forth.
right.
And you're able to kind of, and you're all just kind of seeing Vess just messing around with this rod, and then all of a sudden, you can pull it open if you want. It is unlocked.
Do I know if there's a guard on the inside?
You can't hear anybody. Not with your passive perception, anyways.
Do I hear anyone with my passive
19 or 18?
18.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna open up the bulkhead after giving it a quick, scan for like traps, tripwires.
Okay, make a
other
make a
locks.
perception check. Thank you. I was waiting to hear that word.
14.
14. It is trapped.
Right.
You're not sure how, but it is trapped.
Let's see. So if I don't know how it's trapped, I'm presuming I don't have the chance to disarm it.
You could try to kind of feel around a little bit, but the mechanism is probably on the other side of the door. So it would have to do something. You would have to remotely get in the other side somehow. Mundanely, it'd be hard, but if somebody had some magic to help you out with, you might be able to do it.
Is it completely flush sealed, or is there like a tiny little crack?
There's a crack.
Can I basically use seeing through the crack or whatever to basically summon my mage hand on the other side and flip the spring from the inside?
It's going to require a little bit of light to be able to see, unless you have dark vision.
I do.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So yeah, the light's kind of glowing in. Get it open just a little bit, and you're able to cast.
It's invisible, of course. But,
all right, go ahead and try to disarm it.
What roll is that? A dex roll?
That would be a thieves' tool roll, which would be dexterity plus your proficiency modifier.
All right, cool. Okey-dokey. This might go poorly.
Oh, guidance.
Guidance. Yes.
What's that do?
It gives you a die 4.
Die 4. Yep.
I will take the die 4.
It's a cantrip. I can do it at will, and I've forgotten this entire game.
It's all good. Let's.
If it makes it feel any better, I keep forgetting I can do a bunch of shit too.
Okay. 27.
27. No problem at all. Once you get in there, you feel it. It is a very mundane sort of setup. You hear the chain, a bunch of chain kind of unspiral and fall to the ground.
There we are. And I'm going to open the bulkhead, but in such a way that I'm not just, like, right in front of it.
So it's not like one of these.
Like, if he's in sight.
Oh, okay.
I want him to shoot at him.
So, shields up sort of
I'll give
situation?
my shield up.
Okay. Yeah, you open it up. You see a staircase leading down. And it is well lit, actually. There are continual flames, magical flames that are lit going down the staircase.
Looks good enough. I'm still standing. I should be good.
Let's proceed carefully. There might be some other hidden nastiness down here.
Are you saying no?
Oh, my God. I'm a bird.
I'm a bird.
Would you rather be lit on fire, Ken?
I'll light you on fire.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So I'm going to lead the way down, but I'm going to be taking it a little cautiously, looking for any other hidden boogie boos.
Sure. Just the mental image of somebody having to have said that to you before. I'll
I
let
can
you on
justify
fire.
it.
Yeah.
I can justify it.
Okay, so you're gonna have to be doing active perception checks for this. So go ahead and make either investigation or perception, whichever is better for you.
Oh yes, investigation is much better. Do I get guidance again?
Oh, guidance.
We can just say guidance. That guidance is active. So just remember that if it's something out of battle, you can
26.
just
I think it's just funnier if Zola has to remember it.
you know, that's fair.
To be fair, she only has an average int.
That is also
Yeah.
fair. Okay, so you do notice that there are holes leading down, which are probably arrow traps, but it has already been set off.
Oh,
They're inactive.
all right. Are there any bodies or blood or any other
Not that you can
evidence?
see, no.
Okay. I'm just kind of look back over my shoulder. Should be okay, at least for a little bit. This looks like it's already been set off.
Horatio's gonna look for any scorch marks, water, random bits of dirt,
Yeah.
Sure.
or elemental remains.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Can I do likewise?
Sure.
Blessing of Vigilance.
Okay.
So I have advantage on my next initiative check. Because I have a -1.
I got a 22.
I got an 11.
22. Investigation.
I'm not good at investigation.
Okay.
It's wisdom based.
A ping from the server. Not you guys. Okay.
Actually, investigation is in.
Same thing for me. I'm not very smart or very wise.
Fair enough.
I'm very charismatic.
All right. So, investigation. You notice this place is it's eerily quiet.
Right.
It's almost like maybe people are hiding. Like you're getting this sense that you might be being watched. Which, I mean, you're in a fucking thieves guild. It makes sense.
Yeah.
However, there are no traps or anything along the way. You head down the hallway. You get to the end, and there is a wooden door that is slightly ajar.
Do I see any murder holes or peep slits or anything?
You do see it looks like there's one of those.
Oh, jeez.
Oscar! People are allowed to move.
Nope, not allowed.
Illegal.
Come here. Okay. Okay. Okay?
Right.
Okay?
For now.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, you see that the door with it is slightly ajar. I lost after that one. What did you say after
I
that
asked,
one?
are there any murder holes, any
Thank you.
any peep slits or anything?
Yes. So there is one of those metal
Oh.
You
Come
okay?
here.
What happened?
Come here.
What was that?
I went to go pick her up and she didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
Aw, poor baby.
Okay, so yeah, there's one of those sliding things where somebody would basically be able to open it up and
Right.
see who's at the door. But other than that, you don't see anything else.
And you said it's ajar?
Yeah, it is slightly ajar.
Okay, I'm gonna just take a quick glance around and make certain that, there isn't any lurking nastiness.
It is dark. in here.
Okay, so
This-
clearly I need to run and get people stuff when they want drinks and shit.
The Steve Guild has some pretty nasty guard dogs.
Yeah, dogs from the inside go ballistic when you hit the
Okay. Oscar, come here. You're not Oscar. All right. So you kind of creep in, and with your dark, all the lights are out, but with your dark vision, you can see there is no one in here. You can see, looks like everyone got up and got the fuck out of there. There are tables with like playing cards, gold, jewels and stuff strewn over all the place. Food. It looks like they just got up and left.
Okay, so I kind of peer through the ajar door, take a, stock of what's going on in there. And if I don't see or hear anything, I'm just gonna kind of ease the door open again in such a way that if anyone's aiming at the door, it'll go past me.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna step inside and take a look around
Okay.
after giving again a cursory glance for traps, tripwires, any of that.
Okay, you see, it looks like any trap that you have found, and you do find quite a few traps, they have all been set off. So between the catastrophe and now, someone either came in and set off all the traps, or they deliberately undid them for either the resources or getting the equipment back, like the arrows or something like that. You're not sure, but whatever happened, it's almost like they had some sort of protocol. Was like, we do this, we drop
Right.
whatever the fuck we're doing, and we're gonna do this.
Right.
So whatever happened, they fucked off somewheres.
Alright, so I kind of step in, look around, whatever's. There's no one here. Whoever was here, who was supposed to be here, very clearly left and didn't take anything from what I've seen. I'm examining like the gold and jewels you were saying.
Yeah, they left the gold, the jewels, all behind. They may have grabbed spare. Like there's evidence of like maybe some bags that were grabbed really quickly with
Right.
some piles being blown. I don't know, like toppled over and whatnot. But for the most part, yeah, all the shit's still on the table.
So this was
Right.
definitely in a hurry.
This was oh yeah.
Any diamonds?
Make a luck check.
Percentile?
That's it. If I don't see any evidence of anyone being here, I'm walking off with the loot.
Sure.
Any precious materials?
Yeah.
93.
93, unfortunately, is the
Opposite
opposite direction.
Ah.
So that's that. Unfortunately, there are no diamonds here. Okay, so this is going to be a loot check. Can I get a DM's guide? I think it's over there. Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeon
How
Master's
dare.
Guide.
Oh
Whoa.
boy. There was one trap we didn't prepare for.
The
The
dogs.
dogs.
Yes, the rabbit ankle biters.
A couple puppies running around in one of the back rooms there.
Yep.
No, it's just an illusion set to sound like dogs.
I am solely interested in blacksmith material, forging materials.
Okay.
I'll take whatever isn't nailed down and a few things that are
Hey, I've
nailed
got a
down.
crowbar. We can get what's nailed down now.
All right, someone give me a percentile.
90.
90. Okay. I need to write some shit down.
Figure we can probably disperse the loot afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of have a laundry list.
Yeah,
of what was on
I'm gonna write down what you roll. So 90. Someone roll me 2 die 6.
I got one.
7.
Someone roll me 1 die 6.
5.
Someone roll me 2 die 4.
4.
And ooh, I could do the second page. And 1 more die 100.
41.
Okay, someone do a 3 die 6.
This is fun.
6. Yeah, randomization tables are always fun.
Really curious.
Because you never know what you got.
And 1 die 4.
Gotcha. Maybe.
And a 1 die 6. Wow.
I'll do the die
Oh,
6.
that, I'm not gonna count that.
6 on the die 6.
4.
4
Really determined as bland cockeyed on things.
B. Alright, so now we're gonna go to
There's no diamonds. I don't need anything here.
I mean,
You say that, there might be something nice here.
I'll take her share if no one else wants it.
Okay, the last time I thought I couldn't do something with the stuff we were collecting, I ended up with a staff of thunder and lightning.
Yeah, it's true.
By accident,
Yeah,
because
you put shit together.
half awake, said, what would happen if I took the leg bone and the claw bone and stuck a pretty gem on it? And Dave's like,
I
shit,
said yes.
that's an actual thing.
That's a thing in the book.
Mithril.
Okay, so I need 4 percentile rolls.
I'll do one.
I'll do one.
I got one.
I got the last one.
98.
Well, that was a D20, not a D10. 67.
24.
6.
We got two extremes here. 6 and 98. Jesus Christ.
I'm assuming the
good.
double zeros is
Yeah.
yeah.
0.
yeah.
And 6.
6.
Triple zero is 100.
Yes.
It's a terrifying results.
And a...
Depends if we're doing loot stuff.
And
it
then
could be great.
every one of you, roll me a die 100.
All of us?
All of you.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, so close. 9.
54.
So,
Oh.
He,
Oh.
he got a hundo.
I think I'm gonna die.
I was really close to 1.
I got 66.
Yeah, that's the wild magic for Hondo.
I got
That's
the
terrifying.
answer to life and the universe.
42.
37.
Are you gonna blow up?
I mean, depends on what it is.
I mean, you didn't use
We are doing,
Yeah, I haven't cast anything since.
Oh yeah, he's not using wild magic as items.
but we are doing like
Something up
Well,
going. Holy shit!
The thing with wild magic is if it's an 100, I regain all my spell slots.
Ah.
but
Terrifying.
we are doing loot tables, so that's a little.
I know.
A little different.
Okay,
Not all loot's good loot.
so I am gonna do this because you guys rolled some juicy shit, and I think I'm gonna probably wrap this up pretty soon. So I'll
Okay.
give you some juicy some juicy juice before we go. Okay, so for
Down
Austin,
there.
shut the fuck up. No one cares. Okay, for you find 70 pieces of platinum.
Oh.
Is someone
Um,
writing this down?
We
So
can-
someone should probably write this down. Yeah.
I'll write it
So
down.
who wants to be the? Yeah. Okay. So 70 platinum.
Wait a second. There we go.
Got it.
500 gold.
Show the keyboard. Where the fuck is my keyboard?
4,000 silver.
You're getting some good numbers.
Here it
Yeah,
is.
she's catching up.
Yeah, no, because I was trying to get my keyboard to come up with because it didn't want to. So it was sorry, it was 70 platinum.
Yep, 70 platinum, 500 gold.
Who cares about not starting out with
Oh, I'm
currency?
sorry. It was 4,000 copper.
Oh.
4,000 copper. I didn't
Come
roll.
on.
I didn't roll the.
Sorry, it was
Oh, no,
70
40
platinum
gold.
and what?
70
500?
platinum, 500 gold. It's gonna be 110 silver.
Okay.
110 silver, and you said 4,000 copper.
4,000 copper.
Okay.
There is a big old bag of gems, which I'm not gonna make you roll appraisal
Bag
on.
of assorted gems.
Bag of assorted gems. Unfortunately, no diamonds because you rolled shitty on the luck. And it's about 6,000 gold worth of gems. So that's all the monetary stuff, and then you find a shelf. Is anyone activating any like detection spells at all while they're down
Detect
here?
magic.
Detect magic. Okay.
Yeah, I've got detect magic as well.
All right, so you do see what looks like a shelf with several potions along the shelvings, and all of them are magical. And at the bottom, in its own special case with a glass top, there is a beautiful looking wand. Let me see if they have a picture of it.
So, how many bottles are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles,
Are they labeled?
2 scrolls, and 1 wand. They have symbols on them, but they're not like labeled.
Not even in Thieves' Camp?
Thieves' Cat, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you because you're a thief. All right, so there is a potion. There are 2 potions of greater healing. There is a potion of climbing.
Makes sense.
There are 2 potions of regular healing. There's a potion of water breathing.
And kind of makes sense for thieves.
A potion of hill strength.
Okay.
A potion of animal friendship.
Nature friend.
Okay.
There is a scroll of fireball.
Dangerous.
There is a scroll of shit. Just says level 3, so let me open up to a random. Somebody give me here. Take that. And then you have that. Give me that. And I'll just do this. Put up where the spells are. Open and boom. Is there a level 3? No. A little farther back. Level 3? There is, but you already have haste, so I'm not going to do that. Hunger of Hadar.
Nice.
You open a gateway to the dark between the stars. Okay, that's cool. I'm not reading any more of that. You can find out in character.
It does, I don't know.
Oh yeah, and the Wand of Secrets. I keep putting that down there like it's mine. Did you find it?
I don't know. You didn't tell me to look for anything.
I didn't because I'm thinking.
I'm not
and
a mind reader.
the glass itself. Oscar, shut up, please. The case itself with the glass thing is labeled as secrets. So
Is it trapped or locked or both?
probably. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Alright. 19.
Probably.
Well, I mean, I think probably, but yes.
Anything else cool, or is that what we found?
That's it. Oh, and that's what it looks
Womp
like.
womp.
Oh,
I did.
Do we know what it does?
No,
Am I getting?
Vest.
Oh, I forgot.
No. Okay.
This Aaron, this is what it looks like.
Right. Fair enough. I got a 9.
You got a 9 on.
Investigation.
You couldn't find any traps.
Right. Fair enough. Is it locked?
Yes, it is locked. You couldn't find any traps, but you're smart enough to know it's still probably trapped.
Yeah, but unfortunately I don't think I have any means of discerning the mechanism on this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to just get everybody...
Would you like me to take a look?
If you want to.
Shink is going to take a look. Look for fucking traps. Fucking
Oh.
Look for traps. Fucking look for traps.
Why are you good at
Grumpy
investigation?
bird.
No, but if there are traps, I'm good at sleight of hand.
That's true.
I was gonna say I do have my.
Nope.
That's okay. I'm gonna clear.
I also am good at sleight of hand.
Guys.
What are you doing?
I just want to get everybody away from it in case it blows up, and I'm going to myself stay about 30 feet back and hopefully out of the direct line of fire. And I'm going to use my mage hand to pick the lock at a distance.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead and make a thieves' tools check. Yes, because
Okay.
while you're good at that sleight of hand,
Yeah.
you'd be at the disadvantage for not having thieves' tools.
12, so probably not.
12. So you're kind of going
I'm
through
at a
it
distance, just
at a
peeking.
distance. You can see the tools that are just kind of floating in there, and then you see a and then a bit of smoke. The glass case has shattered.
Well, that's one way to get it open.
Is everything in there intact still?
You look, and
Yeah.
you can see a lot of smoldering, and it's a fucking magic item. The wand is still intact.
I'm going to use my mage hand to lift the wand
Okay,
out
yep, easily.
and drift it over.
And you drift it over, and you see that spiral wand. And it is the Wand of Secrets, which if somebody wants to roll an Arcana check,
I'm
they
gonna
may.
get an Arcana check on that.
Our resident wizard. You're a wizard, right? No.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
15.
Wizard.
I got a 13.
13, 15, 15. It is called the Wand of Secrets, as I already said. It has that symbol in the top that is actually Thieves' Cant for Secrets. It has 3 charges. While you're holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or a trap is within 30 feet of you, wow, it's so appropriate that I wrote this, the wand pulses and points to the nearest one, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Ooh, that's useful.
It's a fucking dowsing rod, basically, for
Nice.
secrets.
That's really useful.
Perfect for you.
Yep.
But other than that, the actual Thieves Guild is empty, and you can hear outside a banging against the bulkhead.
Do you think that's your friend again?
Yeah, that would be your friend again.
Seems to be.
Sounds like an acquaintance.
Maybe perhaps you should go greet it.
Nah.
Maybe all together?
You start heading upstairs. So you open it up and you see the
Candle buddy.
the candle buddy.
Hey, candle buddy.
Horatio grabs you again. He lifts you up. He turns around. You guys can see this again.
Yeah,
And he starts,
I saw it the first time. I'm not stepping in the way.
and he goes about 20 feet, maybe 30. And you see him reach into his chest, like through it, and he grabs, and it's like melting around his arm as he grabs out this basket, and he places it down, and he sets you down, Horatio, and you see him open up this this basket, and he pulls out what looks like a blanket, and places it down, puts you on top of the blanket, puts the basket. You see him take out a plate, puts it in front, puts one for him, puts silverware, and then he puts what looks like a cooked meal that is still steaming because of the magic coming from the basket, and he just sits there and stares at you.
I'm just watching this fascinated.
Eat.
I mean, I'd be a very poor guest if I didn't.
It's very delicious if you,
I'm just standing outside the bulkhead just watching this in fascination.
Yeah, me too.
Do we do
This is very well
perception
made.
to see if there's anyone around maybe watching?
Sure.
I don't even care. I'm Horatio's on a date all of a sudden. I mean,
Not the weirdest thing that's ever tried to make him date it. So hey.
He's not doesn't seem to be in direct danger currently.
No.
So Ava's just gonna be like,
18.
18. There are a few people watching, wondering what the fuck's going on, but yeah, they don't.
I
They
just
don't
kinda-
have any idea.
I just kind of look from Horatio and the Golem to Ava, meter gaze, shrug, and look back.
Yeah. And you finish eating. He doesn't eat anything because he's a golem. He just waits. Done.
Yes, thank you.
He picks you up. You see him put the blanket, folds it up, puts it in the basket, puts all the dishes away, puts it back in. He turns around. And he starts walking away.
Do we follow him?
I'm not sure if that golem's flirting with me or not.
Certainly seems that way.
Or someone's flirting
Killian's
with you
losing it because they know.
It actually seems like someone likes you.
I know, this is weird. I'm not used to this.
And they seem determined to get your attention.
Via.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I mean,
Do we follow the thing?
I mean,
If there was nothing else in the Thieves Guild's den.
wait,
No.
what the fuck else are we gonna do? Let's just.
I'm kind of curious as to who the secret admirer who keeps sending this golem is.
I have a feeling if we wait long enough, we'll just repeat this over and over, so perhaps we should follow it. There's nothing left for us here except the dead.
Okay, so you all begin following the golem, and you see as it is walking, it is getting shorter and kind of expanding. It's almost like it's melting into a puddle, until it becomes a literal puddle of wax. There are flickering bits of wick that are still immolated as it's traveling, and you see what looks like a drain into a sewer system as the wax just kind of
That's a clever way to get around.
and just falls into the sewer.
Is it reforming? Like, I'm gonna go and like look over. Is it reforming on the other side?
You kind of look and it's dark, but with your dark vision and the ambient light around, you actually see that it looks like it blopped into into whatever water or grossness is down there, and it solidified some of it because of water hitting
Sure.
hot wax, and then you see like a hand. And it reforms, and you see.
Yeah, I just kind of groan like, I hate sewers.
Sewer wax.
And it just keeps going.
That food was in the sewer.
Yeah, I've had worse.
But it was also coated in wax.
That's true.
And in a magical basket.
Also true.
I'm just very confused right now.
How was that sewer steak?
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
We're not going into the sewer, are we?
We want to find out where it's going. And I think we are.
I don't care.
So, one vote for yes, one vote for no, one vote for...
Abstain.
I'd say we don't have any other leads. And this could be a potential ally.
It very well could. And there may be a few thieves still hiding out down there.
Fine.
Okay, so I'm not gonna make you like open or anything. You're able to, between the six of you, you're able to pry it open, and you lower down. I'll say one of you has a rope, and you.
I do.
All right,
Yes, I
perfect.
would,
Yeah.
actually.
Perfect.
And I've got the light cantrip.
Cool. So you light up, and that is where we will end this little session. As we're gonna wobble back to the throne room.
Dickhead.
Sire, yes, I have identified successfully all 6 of them. They are residing in Hillcrest at this moment. Okay. Find them. Bring them to me.
No.
I wish to speak to them.
No.
Are the plans otherwise moving forward? Yes, your lord. The other portals have formed, and there is one that has opened up in Oryth, as well as in the Isles to the east. Good. Find the 6, bring them to me. we'll have to deal with this sooner rather than later. Aye, my lord.
Eat dicks.
And that is where we will end tonight's session. So, we will go around the table and start with Killian. What have you learned?
I have learned that apparently there's magic bullshit going on and Shink doesn't give a fuck.
Okay. Horatio?
Someone's apparently trying to flirt with Horatio and doing a pretty damn good job of it.
I love it.
Just buy his love with a meal.
Bismuth?
I mean, they're halfway there. Dinner and movie.
We've kind of escalated from someone maybe just being a really powerful sorcerer to some kind of godly divine being, or the cosmos itself just not having it.
Yeah. Sala.
You apparently have to concentrate on spells.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a thing. Viserin.
Well, I learned that my suspicions that we were brought together for a reason probably have some founding in truth, or at the very least, who knows, maybe we have a chance of fixing this. We're not entirely certain how, but we might have the capability between the six of us, or at least if we go down in flames, it'll be funny.
Okay.
Certainly has been fun.
Ava.
Not something actively learned, something realized while we were playing.
Sure.
A lot of my spells are fucking pointless.
Well, you could, oh, well, Ranger. Your
Yeah.
utility. Yeah.
No, I know.
You've
either that or
learned
it's-
some of the limitations of your class.
Yeah.
I will allow that.
I'm
Okay.
used to more.
Well, you're used to like blah 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 blah.
I'm used to really chunky spell
Yeah.
classes.
Okay. So that's 3 for that. There's an extra 1 for showing up. There is 2 for surviving a deadly encounter, and 1 for kick-ass roleplay. That is 7 checkpoints.
So that is 9.
21 total.
21 total. How many into this
9.
level is 9? That means you are leveled up with 1 checkpoint.
Alright,
So,
sweet.
level 6 with 1
Hey.
point.
All right, and that is where we will end today's session. So thank you so much for watching today. We have a lot of streaming avatars on the screen. It's good to see. So until next time, thank you all for joining, and toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.